What's happening, stream? Bringing you some more RGL IM playoff action today. Sixes, that is. Today we've got the first seed, WIR DICH versus the fifth seed, Mexfrag in semifinal game. Joining me for the cast here is Just Jazz.
What's going on? How is everyone? Or how are you, rather, given that there's only one person in the chat. There could very well be people watching, but there's 3 viewers and one of those is me, so we'll
I'm sure it'll pick up and people will be watching the VOD as well anyway, so
yeah.
I'll just run through the rosters here, I guess. Over on the side of WIR DICH, we've got Taco Cat and Sniplex on Scout, Weebs and Tulkas on Soldiers, and I actually wasn't sure which one's Pocket and Roamer because they both take virtually no heals every game, but it's hard to tell from the logs, so they're probably wrong. Giara on Demo and Craig on Medic.
Very good. And then on the side of Mexfrag, we got Benzo and Gaspar MX on the scouts. Benzo being flank and Gaspar being pocket. Maybe, we don't know. We'll find out. Sergeant Salad on the pocket soldier. Brother X, whichever it is, on Roamer. Javier D8 demo and OKU on the medic. So
Yeah,
two good teams here.
taking a
And
peek at the logs from yesterday, it looks like they were running Benso on Pocket Scout, which is his main role. Last
okay.
stringer they ran on Flank Scout, but looks like they're changing it up today. We'll see. It could do it differently in the match. But
I had spoken to the ringer that they had on Scout last week, and my impression was that um, that they had wanted to pick up Styrie, who was playing in the place of Benzo last week. They wanted Styrie to be on the roster, but they picked him up after the roster close had occurred. So teams aren't obligated to say yes to the ringer just because you're going to roster them. So
well, I think
that's probably
isn't there a
Benzo.
rule in playoffs about not using the same ringer more than once? I can't remember.
There might be. There might be. Who just joined us? Who do we got?
Mr. Z.
Oh, Z. I
Yes,
am Highlander champion,
yes,
Z,
sir.
by the
It
way. How
actually
are you,
came
man?
through. Good. I'm doing good. I'm
Good on
very
you.
happy.
Yes, it is good to be on the side of victory.
Yes,
Well,
indeed.
we're watching some sixes tonight. We got We're Sucking Dick, which is a team name. It's a German. It's German, you know. You know the Germans are. Versus
It's
Mexfrag.
German for we are sucking dick or
Yeah,
something.
that's that allegedly at least. And so the maps we have tonight as well. We've got Metalworks as the first map. Clear Cut has potentially the decider, and then if we need to go to a third map, the Pug Perennial Classic Gully Wash will
Ooh.
be the last map that we go on to. So, um, two maps that I really like. One map that I not at all. That one being Metalworks. But Metalworks is the first map of the night, and I mean, Lou, we've seen a lot of Metalworks play in these IM playoff series so far this season, right?
Have we?
Well, I
I
mean, we
think
saw
we've
it
seen
last.
it as third map not get played a couple times.
Yeah,
We saw some.
maybe I just have some like frequency bias for Metalworks
Yeah,
because it
we
was
did
also
see
the last map that we
Gully
played.
in the last series Mexfrag played, I believe. Was that them or was that the other one? We saw some Gully for sure.
We did see Mexfrag on Gully because they did Gully and then
We
Product,
saw
and that
Clear
was
Cut as
really
well. That
yeah.
was that Benso's team
That might have been Benzo's
who
team.
got eliminated by Mexfrag, or was that the other series? I can't even remember.
That was the other series. Mexfrag was they started on Gully, then went to Product and won it in 2 maps. And the other one, the first team, it was like Clear Cut Process Metalworks is the one that we're thinking of.
Yeah.
And the winners of those teams, I believe, are playing Thursday night.
Yeah. Which we're
Which we'll
hoping to
also
cast as
have
well.
on. Yeah, we'll have it on Ghost_Loot here on Twitch.tv. But
Be
Z,
sure to check
Hello.
that out.
yes, Z, you. So just as an aside, you know, Z was our flank scout allegedly during the season, and he was also, like I said, he's Highlander intermediate champion, which is a big deal. So just in the aftermath, you know, day after, the afterglow still there for you, Z?
It definitely is. I'm still very excited, and
It's
I
pretty nice,
actually
isn't it?
checked my RGL today, and it updated, and it shows the gold trophy, which is crazy. It's less than 24 hours after, or about
Sick.
24 hours after it happened. Yeah, which is really nice. So it's like, uh, I'm really excited about it. And
Yeah, I remember in season 30 of Oz Fortress, I was med for the team that ended up finishing first place in Open. I was an emergency sub,
oh, nice.
emergency transfer rather. Um, and that was actually maybe like 3 or 4 weeks before I left Australia, right? So it was like the
Mhm.
last official I played in Ozfort. And I'll level with you, the afterglow of having won that, like that lasted for like at least 3 days. I remember the next day I'll post a picture in our team chat, but like my girlfriend and I went and got pancakes at this cafe up the road. It was lovely. Oh man.
That's so good.
I was feeling it.
Yeah, honestly, that's me too though. Like I'm still super hyped because like that was my first that's my second ever season of Highlander Scout. I played one season of Spy, but that we don't talk about that. Um and the first season ever of Highlander Scout was an open, or I guess AM now. And I got third place, and we could have gotten second, but it was just a bracket issue. Like we were going even with the team that got second,
Hmm.
and it was just a bracket problem, which was unfortunate. But and the first place team suspected they had a cheater on sniper, but nothing confirmed yet. But so it's unfortunate. But the second season ever of Highlander Scout, you get first place without dropping a half even, like ever the entire season.
I like how the goalposts they've moved ever so slightly. It used to be Z's team had not dropped an entire round during the
Yeah,
season, and then they dropped one in playoffs, and so now we haven't dropped a half. Okay, yeah,
it's
yeah,
so
yeah.
unfortunate. You know what's funny though? We dropped a round to Ash Villainy on Asheville, so there's no more fitting. At least if you're gonna drop a round, you have to drop
Yeah,
it
yeah.
to Ash
All right,
Villainy on their own map.
enough with this cringe game mode. By the way,
Okay,
congratulations. We're
okay, thank
talking about
you.
sixes, man. We
Well,
got.
give me
We're still.
STV.
Are we still waiting? Okay.
Yeah, still waiting on
Connect.
STV. But
Okay,
talk about
Sir
these
Luke.
teams a little. As we mentioned last time, we never played against Mexfrag, but we did watch them in their quarterfinal. They have very dynamic soldiers, a lot of fun to watch. Um, we're sucking dick. We played on Clear Cut, which was Mexfrag's map pick here, and their demo put up an insane performance. 485 DPM. Giara, I think I briefly mentioned in one of the post games, probably the best demo in the div, and that's with like a lot of stiff competition. Thoughts?
Well, I remember. I can't remember too much of. Did we watch their game last week?
We
We're
did not
sucking dick.
watch them, no.
Okay. I do remember Mexfrag. I was pleasantly surprised by just how well coordinated they were. I thought, I mean, and we were waxing lyrical about them all night, but Sergeant Salad and Brother X, which I don't know what I'm supposed to call him, but I remember us being like consistently just like, wow, like this guy is pretty nuts. And they were part and parcel uh, why Mexfrag was so dominant. Now, again, they don't have Styrie as their flank scout tonight, but they do have Benzo on the pocket scout, who is actually on the team that had lost against Mexfrag, if I'm remembering
No,
players correctly.
they played. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. They
Yeah,
played
last
Mexfrag,
week.
so
Yeah,
they
yeah,
must have been impressed with his performance there. He's
yeah.
a
So there's
definitely a good pocket scout.
yeah, and all right, I've just got an STV, so I'll send that to you, Loot and Z.
I, I
Paste
have
a
it as
message
well.
other captains too, but so
Is
yeah, so
this the same
Mexfrag,
info you got?
it should be. Si,
We'll
senor.
be connecting to the server shortly here.
So in terms of Mexfrag, now because again, I'm not too sure about We're Sucking Dick. There's a reason why they are first seed. So like, I'm just going to
Hmm.
throw, it's like okay, these guys are probably like gonna be a really tough test.
Yeah.
But knowing how Mexfrag played last week, I think that this could probably go to at least 3 maps. Hopefully it's a good series at the very least.
We know Mexfrag likes to play fast, and they have the coordination to keep up with that. Since we played Wersuck and Dick on Koth, it's hard to tell what their standard pace is on 5CP.
Did we
Be
play
interesting
them
to see.
I fucking always forget who we played during the season.
Yeah, we played them on Clear Cut.
Every stream is like, well, when we played, I'm like, when did we play these guys?
Wait, was I there for Clear Cut? I
No,
don't
you
remember.
weren't here. We had a ringer
I
for you.
wasn't. Ringer moment.
But yeah, I do think to your point, the demo for We're Sucking Dick is like he's cracked as
Oh,
and
actually,
Deadly Pop Tart agrees too. And was that would have been the second, or that would have been the clear cut game that we lost and it like wasn't a contest, was it? Am I thinking of the different game?
It was
yeah, no, that's what
4-1,
it was.
4-1 for them, and I mean, like
Yeah, I remember now.
overall damage
I'm-
was not, leagues different,
It's just
just
the
their
follow-up was there.
I'm
better
pretty sure I
team, better
played-
coordinated.
Yeah. Turns
I'm
out
pretty
when
sure
you
I
don't
played with
know
you
when
guys.
you might have been Z. I can't
think
remember.
so.
We'll check the logs later, but it turns out
Yeah.
if you are on a team that doesn't scrim, you aren't actually that that good.
True. True.
But we had a lot of roster issues during the season, so that's what will continue to pin our miserable failures
Yes,
of that season on.
definitely, definitely that.
Including Z, who's by the way Highlander champion in intermediate this season. Z was just like, I don't want to commit to sixes, and it's like, come on, bro. But I don't know where I'm going with any of this.
Yeah, I don't know.
as
You were just
usual.
kind of just saying that, but you know
I
what?
kind of just ramble, you know.
When I watched the cast over, when they soloed me out of what was it, Vigil last, and you go, Z, this is why you need to be playing sixes. I laughed. I legitimately
It's true.
laughed.
It's true. By the way, that VOD of the intermediate Highlander game is on twitch.tv/ChainLinkMillionaire, which is my thing. But so Metalworks Loot, how are you feeling about this as the first map pick?
How am I feeling? Well, I don't have to play it, so I actually like Metalworks. I'm one of the few, I guess. Well, these guys must not hate it if they picked it. I think it's a team that you can control the pace really easily on this map.
I agree.
Can be good for very tactical players. Sometimes you can eke out some wins even if your DM is not better than the other team.
Yeah, and I remember when we were doing the Metalworks game last week, that was sort of a common theme that we would touch on. It's just like, it's Metalworks, I think more so than a lot of maps in the sixes pool. It really, really rewards players who like have a real good like in-depth knowledge of like the fundamentals of Metalworks compared to other maps, because it does have like those little differences, especially in terms of like how far the points are from each other, how much space you have to cover. That like if you know like where to stand and like, okay, this is the ad situation. If we're standing here, we get the force and like we can kite safely. Like
it can be you can keep your medic alive a lot on this map.
Yeah,
another
and it can be very, very frustrating to have to like push into and against, just because it's like no matter how good your push is, there's like, because there's that sort of inherent inbuilt knowledge of how Metalworks works. It's just difficult to win the encounter, to win the fights, to win the rounds.
Another noteworthy thing about this map, with that little back door on house leading towards underpass and alley, you can rotate your combo very quick to flank. So flank players need to play appropriately or they'll get picked. A lot of the times, even rather than sacking, you'll just rotate and look for a pick on flank on this map. If you compare to something like, I don't know, Sunshine, say, it's a lot harder to catch guys out on the flank.
Yeah. So it's kind of an interesting first map to pick. I do talk down on Metalworks as a map, but I do also appreciate maps that really can accommodate that slower play style, and the game doesn't evolve into, okay, well, I'll sack and then you sack and then I sack and then you sack and then I sack and, well, this one failed, so I'll come up sniper, right? You can be a bit more inventive with how you push things. And,
yeah, I think you can be pretty creative on the last pushes on this map too. Some banger play maybe. Heavy's viable.
I would say the last is so good. It's just like the lobby area that you have to clear, either going in or going out. It's just like a touch too large for me, but like people know how to play around it.
Yeah, it makes it probably easier for the attacking team there, like they can easily back out without risking their medic.
Yeah.
Harder to get caught out on the counter sacks.
Well, we got 12 in server, so hopefully
And
in the
about
next
half of
few-
them are on weird aliases, which is just great. Love that when you're casting. Looks
In
like...
fairness to Mexfrag, it looks like they're all on their standard alias. It's just
yeah.
the guys on WIR sucking dick are sucking dick with their aliasing.
Let me see if I can
And
figure
see what I
out
did
which
there?
soldier is which,
See
at
myself.
least.
Who do we got? Sniplax is the only one who's like proper alias, the funny cunt.
Well,
I mean that as a term of endearment, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know how Australian lingo works.
It looks like Craig's son is Weebs, and that would make smiley face Tolkas.
Tolkas, yeah.
And
So
Hershey's
and then
Kisses is
Taco
Taco
Cat would be
Cat, yeah.
Hershey's.
And
then
Quandale
goddamn-
Dingle is Kiara. Oh, we are
Right.
changing maps for some
Yes.
reason.
So what I was reading in chat is that it was the wrong version of the map. They said it was F4 and it was on F3.
That reminds me, I should
that's why we're changing.
turn the chat off since I'm camera.
Yeah.
Just make sure you don't leak the STV. Would not be good. It would be funny, but would not be good.
True.
But yeah, so by the way, for anybody that's in the chat that's watching this, like, God, these fucking casters have no idea about any of the players. It's true, we don't. Most of us don't. So like, if there's stuff that we're missing about the players, like
Yeah.
maybe like
Juicy
they're doing
gossip, drop it in chat.
Yeah, like let it like we're sponges and we will like just repeat the information. Be like, oh, I've soaked up the information and now it's like, okay, Giara is cracked, right? I said that because I read it in the chat and you know. So it is as much us talking as and you talking back in the chat as it is just like us being on the I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. I don't know how to finish sentences. I don't know when this happened. It's so bad.
We are now on F4. None of this 3 bullshit.
Your Taco Cat are both terrible. Taco Cat and Weebs are both terrible deviants, sinful against God.
Well, his name is Weebs, so...
I will be praying for his salvation. And everybody else's, right? You know, that's how Jesus works. Z's about to kill me because Z is like a devout Christian.
Yes. You're going back.
Well, all right, we're just gonna shift topics.
It's immediately. Yeah, you know.
I don't know how to make a joke off that without like just somebody wanting to like kill me, either an atheist or a non-atheist. I try to be the best Christian that I can.
Angering
for what it's
all
worth in the chat.
parties.
Yeah.
We have a Let's Go Jordal Fong in chat. I don't know what a Jordal Fong is, but let's go,
we'll
whatever
find
that
out.
is.
So, but yeah, so Metalworks is this first map, and then, I mean, it's going to be WIR Sucking Dick who did choose this as their map, right?
Correct.
So that's going to be telling me that's like a good level of confidence, but I think that actually might be beneficial towards Mexfrag, just given how good their soldiers were last week, right? It's Metalworks is a map that like a soldier who's really on it can
definitely
really
cause
like,
some chaos, yeah.
It is just it's such a pain in the ass to play against, and we all know it. So that'll be interesting to see like if this isn't your map pick, like how do you respond to it? Now I'm not sure how confident Mexfrag are on Metalworks. I don't know if it was picked last week, but it was you know, it is an interesting first pick, and hopefully we get a ripper of a game on it. Z's muted himself because he doesn't want to talk to me anymore. By the way, no, I'm just kidding. Z doesn't. Anyways,
You bullying my scouts.
he's bullying himself. He plays Highlander.
A lot of Quandale Dingle fans in the chat right now.
There are a lot of Quandale Dingle fans, and he'd be the demo, right?
Yeah, that's Giara.
Big Giara fans. So, although Exilor, the contrarian themselves, Javier is my favorite demo man. So, you know,
We saw some great stuff out of him last week.
He was quite good last week.
Both these teams just very strong players overall. No No,
Who was the demo that Javier
dumpsters.
had faced last week?
They were playing against... let me pull up my rosters.
Okay, fair enough. Because I remember, I can't remember if it was...
That was Maleko.
That's right. Okay, yeah, so I am remembering
And
the
he
right
was
demo.
outperforming him a bit there.
Yeah, I remember Maleko compared to Javier was like, it was not.
He's
a
getting
contest.
caught out a bit. It
Yeah.
could be an issue with team support, but it just looked like Javier was more on the same page as his team.
Yeah, kind of a bit maybe more of an idea of how the demo class works too, and what the limitations are. That can be mitigated by good team coordination, but you know how it is. So Mexfrag has readied up. It's writing on the ready up from WIR sucking dick. Gotta find a better way to say that. WSD. That's even worse. So we're just waiting on the ready up from them. And any score predictions before we get ready to...
Whoa, what did that just say? Snipelack's 100 kill streak?
Yeah, I don't know. He's always been on this 100 kill streak.
we got a cheater in the server.
And yep.
They've readied up. Let's fucking do this. I'm keen.
And before they start, I would like to predict. I'm always the optimist, so I think it's gonna be a 4-5. And I forget the team, but the team that isn't we as WSD.
The team that's the lower.
You think Mexfrag takes the map?
Mexfrag takes it, but it's gonna be a close one. That's my prediction.
Just taking a look at Red Soldiers right now. He's not really engaging
Really
at all.
patient
He's
mid.
in fact probably gonna get caught there.
Javier's quite weak. They've got to be careful around this.
Pretty passive mid so far.
fucking up the beat.
One soldier engaging in goes down.
Yeah,
He did a lot of damage to the mid there. 24 health, and his health pack got stolen, so they're gonna back out off of that. Maybe.
Maybe.
Their demo's just deep. He's committed.
Yeah,
Now Red's leaving.
That was a bit of an unfortunate mid because there was
Possibly a missed opportunity for Mexfrag because the health was very bad on blue.
Yeah, the health was pretty bad. There just wasn't any follow up, and they didn't really get that early frag to counteract like one of their
three
players
kills
getting
for Giara. Javier might go down in the lobby here.
Yeah, there he is.
And the med's getting forced. That's unfortunate for them. Needed to be further back, or their Mexfrag's
well, they
red.
picked up 3, and they could very well get the demo if they continue
on
this
full
phase.
disad.
Well, they get the force, so that's a decent enough force, you know, sacrifice.
And blue will probably get not a lot back for this, so we're kind of resetting.
Salad.
I think
I get what he's going for, but
he has to live there, I think.
Yeah.
I didn't notice. I don't have my shadows on. Was he visible through the wall there?
I don't know if he was visible through the wall, but they definitely saw him drop down.
They're down 4 players now, 2 spawns, but when you're down that many, you don't really want to keep sacking like that. Good pick for the sticky trap.
Salad needs to leave with his med and just trust that Brother X might be able to get something.
Looks like they're going to call off this push.
Well, I think they know that they have disad at this moment. And
dropping
all
their
the
scout to the trap there was...
It's always difficult, yeah. I mean, they're essentially down 4. The other scouts just now arriving to the fight, but Craig's son, Weep, maybe? One of the soldiers
that'd be Weeps.
had also gone down. Okay, yeah, so Weeps had gone down. Can you actually send me that roster when you get the chance?
I'm just... Yeah.
I have the stream pause, so I'm just gonna like rely on that.
I'm gonna call it based on their like names in game because I don't know their roster.
That's fair. That's actually some really good kiting by the med.
Yeah.
Craig's son Weebs really had to commit far and deep there, and by the time he got any sort of pressure on the med, yeah, he only had 1 rocket too.
Brodak's trying to counter pressure. He can't really get out.
Well, I think what they should do here is have someone play and like either pressure from the shutter when
Blue's actually quite far back. Oh, they're trying to run spy. You think they might want to distract for him. Yeah, they're taking lobby again. Up on that spy cam.
They're expecting
in Viswatch. Happy to see it.
The reason why level 2 Z is because the rockets in all reality are kind of inconsequential. You're more wanting the
spy spotted, piped. That's another pipe kill on last for Avi.
It's the same reason, by the way, if you're in a pub and you need to like get a sentry to the front line, just upgrade it to level 2, 150 out of 200, and then
It looks like Taco Cat's is counters. Oh no, he's looking for. Okay, yeah, he thought they might have someone behind.
the whole thing is to deploy it quickly.
Going to be
That's-
running
But see, you're a genius,
Weebs
man.
on
You know how
sniper
to-
now. Now,
Yeah.
was Weebs who just died on spy?
Yes,
Weebs
that
was
Weebs
the
who
one
He
died.
can
Right.
shutter first. I think they've already spotted him.
Yes, but they still have to play differently because of the sniper now, though. Which
Mhm.
Well, what Mexfrag has
Their
to do is they have
medics
to
in a
figure
safe
out-
position already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they've got to figure out how they're gonna like either break the pressure or you know get some sort of pick to go in their favor. Like you can't
Oh,
play
and
past.
they're actually running a spy,
Can.
spy and the sniper.
Why? No.
Yeah,
Red
Gaspar
is
had-
on spy. Yeah,
Spy. Red is on spy. Okay.
yeah, he's right behind the medic, uncloaking right now. They don't know he's here. He whiffs.
Oh,
Oof.
Oh,
unlucky.
That
brother.
should have been a easy frag there.
Craig's in. He's looking for
Yeah.
that shot. He's hard pressured actually.
The coveted teleporter pick.
They do have a
Oh, the air
He's
shot.
holding conch,
Bravo.
waiting for.
yeah, conch. Thank you.
I think he's
Well,
holding it
let's-
right now, waiting for release it.
Well, I think they're waiting for Gaspar to spot up, and then they're going to try to take all the space in lobby because they've got 2 picks to their name, and Craig's son.
Wow, they both
he
spawned
only
already
just
now.
spawned.
No more off classes for
Bill
blue.
says Sniplack's at 100 kill streak. I don't know what that about.
Yeah,
It's probably
seems
just
to
a
be
server
bugged.
thing. It might be it might be their server, and so like, it's a specific thing, but
It said that for
Yeah.
the whole pregame as well. It's just some
But
bug.
yeah, but he doesn't have the eye effect, so like it shouldn't be. But
XLR says
uh,
Craig's son makes plays, but Javier's double air pipe is guaranteed. And that's what we've seen so
Right.
far, hitting every pipes. And we
Javier
got
is
quite
like
the
a
stalemate
really
here.
dangerous gentleman.
Weebs almost goes down again.
They need to have someone like shove this left flank with them because whatever the soldier is who's holding the left flank on the red side, he's
What
getting a lot of
is-
space and he's getting a lot of spam.
What
Like,
is the
they just
purpose
need
of
to
this
step-
teleporter? Just to
follow.
block you from walking?
Pretty much, just it's all distraction.
To give free points to the soldiers?
Just
He's
one-
still holding this conch. No spam from Sergeant Salad until he lets go.
oh, and they're on spy again.
I think they just need to. They need to take a pick and then they just need to take a fight. I think
I
that's the way this resolves
Okay.
itself.
I don't think blue team knows they're on spy though.
Blue is
he's
just
flashing
farming
away.
points off these teleporters. Yeah, he's hurt. He's 32. He's going back, it looks like. I don't know if he'll go all the way back or just get health and go back in.
I think he's gonna go in. Let's
I didn't see, did he get piped or hit a spam rocket
He
or
got
something?
splashed by a rocket.
Oh,
the red
gets
drop.
the med.
There it is.
All right, so that's going to be the cue for the
Make,
all-in
making
with
up
the
for
The conch.
the beef
They just got to be
before.
careful. They've got to move.
Yeah,
in,
they're
like,
pushing up right
now.
lobby with combo right now.
Yeah,
Benzo's
Taco
staying
Cat's
on
on
last with the sentry.
Still have the gun on.
Spawns are up for blue. They're taking a little too long. He blows the horn.
That horn.
Yeah,
needs
they're
to
gonna
be
take
up,
this
like,
cap.
Way
retaking.
earlier.
Oof, 2
no.
guys on the med in the lobby.
Get forced.
One of them must have gone through shutter. The other soldiers jumped over them. They need to finish
think-
this cap, but they're.
I think there if like when they get
Benzo
the med,
finally
they-
switches off engine. They needed him to just be on scout and come forward. I think. No
No,
scout.
they.
with him.
What's his name?
Well, the sentry saved them from a back.
Yeah, Taco Cat was trying to backcap them, and the sentry was dealing with.
I was
Sticky's
just
here.
gonna
Do
say-
they see those? I think he dead early. Good pick on the med from
great
Tulkas.
bomb by Tulkas. I was gonna say like with
Rodak's
that
going
conch,
for a
if you're
follow
gonna-
up, but he's gonna have to be double bomb from the soldiers.
Salad.
Picks up a
Oh,
med
that's
and a
good.
scout. Nice work. It's kind of winnable. Benzo's takes the demo down, but goes down himself.
I mean, the trade for the med I think is probably worth it given that they had gotten fourth.
Yeah, that
I think
could have easily
their
gone
win-
disastrous for either team, but they both managed to.
All right, let me do my theorizing real quick. When you have that conch play, I think as soon as they get the med, they need to be ready to push in like with the conch with whatever players are up, because what they're either going to be doing is backing out in order to like save themselves, or staying in to try to get a four. So you might as well like run and meet them before they're able to get away. That's how I would run that conch.
Blue's
play.
pressured out here.
Honestly, me too.
Another cap.
I was thinking about that when they were going through lobby, and I was like, why isn't he blowing it? Because
Yeah.
coming from a background of like, Highlander is usually slower than sixes, but I played a lot of
But Conch is faster than
Conch
Waddle.
is-
Kiara might be
Exactly.
caught here. Ooh, crits! Great
Oh
rocket
my
there
God.
from Sergeant Sal.
Beautiful.
They all just
They gotta
came in
be
backdoor
careful.
right when he's going for all the
Right.
crit air shots there. That's none of them hit.
No, but they haven't seen this demo. Are they finally
Yeah,
seen?
they see the soldier.
We.
Sergeant Salad
Good
finally
shot.
hits an upward direct after 8 tries.
That was
But
bad.
that crit rocket was just perfect. Their whole team just walked in backdoor right into it.
That's
And it
what
was
you
sort
need
of
to-
prompted by Gyara being too far forward and them saying, "I'll just use on this guy," and then his
Well, I
team
think that's
walked
what you
into him.
need to like when the game's sort of like slowed to a crawl. Just come up with some play, like run a crits, take it aggressive, and like it's rewarded them. And now they're like
And they're
on
still
the,
on ad
the
from the crits, though. Where's Sucking Dick knows they're on crits at least this time.
Well, yeah, they've got to be careful in this lobby and not give too much space, or not be too aggressive. Sorry.
Yeah.
But they're pretty far back. They've got to take.
They
this
have
crits,
crits
like,
already.
sooner rather
He's,
than later.
Yeah, they have
Javier
crits
wants to
very
go.
fast.
They have a pyro. Not gonna get much here,
Focus bombing. Doesn't
but he
pick up
can
the
sticky
map.
the point.
They just have to.
Get
This
some
this
got
is still
done.
winnable. You just got to play tight.
Not
Your
a successful
target-
crits, but we're even numbers still. Big
Oh,
bomb from the soldier.
Look at
Great
that
work.
bomb, dude. Oh yes.
Sergeant Salad really did so much that round for them.
Cleaning
That
up for
was
his
that
team.
was like you know the Italians when they make a good dish of pasta and they're like magnifique. I know that's French, but you know what I'm talking about.
With the hand thing, right?
Yeah. That's what I was doing. Yes, I like it. That's a terrible accent, but
Zibong.
it was so good.
Perfect.
It was such a perfectly timed bomb, and like there wasn't any hesitation. They're like, no, we gotta fuck it. We commit to the last.
And that was one thing that we were commenting on last time we watched Mexfrag. Their soldiers are just great game sense. Tolka's
so
going for early bomb. He's hidden behind. Oh, he's straight on the med. Great first
Nice
rocket.
bomb.
Takes him
Love that.
down.
Salvaged by
Wipe.
Gaspar.
Yeah,
That's
big
a
wipe on. So they got their consolation of the
What a
medic
great
pick,
bomb by
but
Tolkas, though.
yeah, Tolka's really starting off that mid fight for them. And they're already pushing up to lobby.
Like Gaspar came up huge by picking up the med, but ooh man, wiping on mid is never a good feeling.
Now, in my uncultured Six's opinion, I believe that red team. Okay, they're just gonna build it out on stock. I was gonna say they could try for something funny and hit a
Well,
crits.
blue
in the
is on
lobby while
crits.
they're waiting. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Well, there we go. Blue, like defensive crits is always such a really hard gamble. I think you have to
Can't
be
block
willing,
the cap with it.
yeah, and
Yeah, that's
you have to be willing to like bet that your munchad is bigger than their munchad, which like
So
if you're
crits is
pushing
ready.
back,
I'm assuming they're
yeah.
taking this on Gyara. There's the use. Gets the demo. Hasn't hit. Has to
Med's out
shoot
of
the
sight, out
sentry.
of
Yeah,
mind.
Med's out of sight,
Med's
but
down.
they have a lot of space. They got the sentry and the demo. They should be playing point here probably. He's still going for the med
97.
before he gets
Like,
97. He
Big
gets it.
use. Oh, beautiful use.
Let's hope they have enough numbers
Good
to
flash
keep
from
the scouts
out.
off the point.
I think it might be done. I mean, they're just jumping around.
He's
They've
just
gotta take
he's just
one.
reloading. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice rockets onto Telkas. They're holding this. Just the medic getting out.
Opportunity to patch
I
that out.
think
It takes,
Soldier's
like,
too hurt to
run.
chase. I don't know if Gaspar's the
Look,
furthest guy forward. He's
Gaspar's
probably
on
gonna
the
cap.
base. Yeah, their players have
Spawns
arrived.
from blue are here.
So that was, I mean, that was clutched out by getting the Uber. Another fight happening.
Weebs looks like he's feeding, but he gets a lot of damage and is still alive. So
And
he
he
gets
gets
hit
the
wrong.
arrow too, and Gaspar's
He's gonna die.
Yeah.
Gaspar.
They really
I
they need to
was-
clean him up. He jumped right into their whole team and just lived forever.
That was so unfortunate. As
Another
a scout,
reaction. This
They're
is
heading straight into last. They got big ad. They could wait it out, but they're just
any
using their
any sort of
spawn.
salvage here
Yeah,
is-
heavy down.
yeah. That's
I-
unlucky.
That's so unfortunate for Gaspar. I watched his POV. The enemy soldier was like really weak, as you saw, and he pistoled him, and he got 0 pistol hits from the RNG, and his crosshair was right on him. I just
Yeah,
felt so bad
I
for
hate
that,
that
'cause,
weapon.
like, I feel that at a spiritual level.
It's either 12 or 0, you know.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. Like, it wouldn't have probably changed the fight very much, but at least he would have killed the soldier.
I think because he got some good rockets in their demo and they were all just looking at him, it made so much space for the rest of the team to walk forward. Oof, demo down early. Nice stickies from Gyara. The air sticky on the soldier as
Yeah.
well.
Time
Snipelack's
to leave.
running forward. Yeah, they're trying to get out of
Bye.
here.
They do not want another full wipe again.
Yeah, I mean, you just
Oh,
need to.
focus, though.
They are staying in. They get Telkas a little too far forward. Did
If
they
they
see
can
that
get
soldier
one
under? Nice 2-shot on that. Yeah, they did not see the soldier under, but he's got him now. Gets the
Yes.
med. Nice work.
Nice.
I saw him on that scout's POV, but that scout didn't see him apparently.
Oh, the demo man. They don't see him.
He's behind.
And he's
Flank.
beefing. Oh no.
Oh, nice.
That was a bit of a weird
Well, now
play to try to
they've got to
take,
be
but
careful. There's a scout behind too, and yeah, he's
Oh,
just
he
not.
gets
drops
him.
the med.
Man.
That's another thing too. I think you have to. You can't be sort of dilly-dallying in lobby if your team's taking a fight on second, because there's so many flank routes that you can just get annihilated, as we've seen. That you just have to commit through that door and like just stand close to the wall and accept that like you might just have to force.
Yeah, we're seeing a very aggressive, hectic game so far, and it's hard to tell whether it's favoring one of the teams or not. They're both having issues with not checking everything and getting caught.
It's like a series of shit tests at each other, right? Like what can we get away with various plays? And so like checking the meta guns real quick, it looks like they're both on Uber. But yeah, it's it's sort of like in any sort of sport, right? Any sort of game, like the early stages, if you're not like definitively dominating, like it's a series of like feeling each other out, and I think that's what both teams are in the process of. Like, how are they playing on the night? Who's on it? Who's not on it? And like, how do you go from there? Now, of course, it could just be like the teams are just playing as they would, but that doesn't make for good analysis, right? That's right. So.
Yeah.
But I honestly think right now it's
They're
slightly
making a move
favoring,
towards Valley on blue.
I think it's slightly
they're
favors
just buffing their flank.
mid.
Yeah, soldier bombing in from lower. No, that's the soldier backing out.
Oh, they
he
got the
gets
force.
That's huge.
Tolka's also bombed, does not get his force.
Red should play.
That was not
That
Tolka's,
was-
that was Weebs.
That was some really good dodging by OKU.
They're trying to bust lobby underpasses the more. Yeah, there they go, underpass.
Oh,
There's Tolka's who could go
Tolka's behind.
behind. No, he looks
Sergeant
like he's
Salad
dead.
is still back there. They don't know whether he's there. They didn't clear
I don't
that.
think they know.
Sergeant Salad didn't hear him jump over his head. Apparently,
And he
gets the
man.
med. What? That should not be
Wow.
happening. They didn't check any of the flank areas.
I don't know how you don't see that. Like once he makes that jump, or how
I
you
don't know. He
see
didn't
it.
hear it even. The guy
These guys
jumped
really
from
need
right
to
behind him.
clear that. Oh my god.
Just, I think everyone's trying to take it a little too fast, and they're making mistakes. It's hasn't hurt anyone too badly yet, but you definitely don't want to die to
Oh my
that.
gosh. I didn't know Sergeant
Another
Salad
soldier on
was
the
a
med.
spot.
You clean him up pretty quick. And 2
And I
picks. They're just gonna want to
think-
leave.
I think it's metal work, so it's like it's okay to like
Sergeant
slow
Salad?
down the pace a little, slow down the pace a little bit.
And they also
And
pick
like be a
Javier
bit more
there.
methodical. Like it doesn't hurt you to like have your scout quickly just check, run into Valley. Okay, there's nobody here, right?
Yeah. All of a sudden,
I
it looks
mean-
really good for blue this round. Add big numbers. Add well, they're getting spawns if they don't go fast enough. It looks like they're getting other spawns.
It is
left
semifinals, so
side.
like the emotions are pretty high. I would imagine the push is coming in.
Walking
They
right
might
in.
have enough time to like get the Uber. No, they're mad.
they're,
No. Wait,
he's
they-
not
they're
dead
not
yet,
even shooting
but-
at Med anymore. They just forgot he existed.
Well, they
Oh,
probably underestimated their at, but he still only has 80. They could still. There he goes down now.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Health's very bad on red. They're just gonna play point.
Where second Dick has been building very well. I'm noticing this is that.
And also
they're turning-
just
turning small lads in.
the
They're-
red medic dropping there sort of snowballed into. They lost 4 guys going for a force and not getting it too, and
Yeah. I don't know if you
bad
guys
luck
saw
all
it,
around.
Sergeant Salad had this interesting spot on mid. I'm not really.
Was it above?
Yeah, it was on like the grates up top,
Yeah.
above the sign. I am a sixes.
Batman, as I've heard it
yes.
called.
I'm a sixes virgin.
They get the
I
demo
do not know
immediately.
these
Yeah,
plays.
Javier takes a lot of damage, but he hits a nice pipe on the soldier too. There, you got a lot of ground here, and the scout's kind of he's arrowed leaving. Did they see the soldier hiding by truck? No, he's on their med. Oh, he shoots the scout instead. He could have. How many rockets he got off? He could have easily got on Ilduscent there, I think.
I'll just say, I think
Ilduce Saint.
OKU, the red med, hasn't had a great game, but every now and then he'll do like these little bits of movement where it's like I'm kind of impressed by him, even though like the game hasn't really been going his team's way. It's just like you see little glimpses of just like, oh, this guy has some chops.
I remember we were commenting on in their previous series that they seem to have ad like all the time, and now that was with Gaspar MX on Pocket Scout. So maybe Benzo's not building as much as he does, but or maybe they're just not playing at the same style of slower or safe combo play that they were a bit on Gully Wash.
Yeah, well, I think with
Rodak's trying to get picked here. He's out.
well, they had 3 on the flank essentially.
Yeah, and there's stickies up on that wall now.
I was gonna say, I think with
The anti-bomb
Mexfrag,
trap.
thinking of how they're playing tonight compared to how they were playing last week, I think the big difference is that like WIR Suckin' Dick is a much more sterner test for them. I think last week they could get away with a lot more, right? The team wasn't as well coordinated, and it's clear that Mexfrag's got some good coordination to them.
Bomb from Sergeant Salad. He has a lot of rockets off, but he does get the force.
That's huge.
I thought he was gonna milk that through, but
Javier could maybe well go down if he's caught out in lobby. He's got a scout on his
they're
tail.
way back with their heals,
Oh,
so they should be safe from the force.
Huge flank! Oh my god, so close. I saw that like out of the corner of my eye.
Tonka's getting ready to go for force here. They used there.
Interesting.
Something hit the med. I didn't see what.
They've got to be mindful of
2
these
picks though. Yeah.
soldiers that are behind and like play
Let's
around this.
go.
Why are you
my
showing yourself, dude? You would have seen. Oh my god. Sorry.
Another very scrappy post-Uber fight like we've been seeing. They're just
I don't-
not aware of their enemy's location. Soldier very hurt under. He's gonna get packed though.
It's kind of crazy because
Might still die.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was just talking very well about OKX or OKU and like okay, never mind.
Nice pipes from Gara.
That Uber was good and they get the med for it, but like I saw him with my own 2 eyes turn around and have a look at the entrance into Valley with the red crates where the 2 soldiers were standing, and I guess he didn't see them. I would have seen them, maybe, probably not. But like somebody should have seen one of them and been like, okay, we can just like stay in house, or we can just fucking run to second because it's free. And instead, like they just
Yeah, they stayed in an area where there's a lot of paths that lead to it, so there's so many directions you have to watch.
Well, no. What happened is they ran out the back door and like the soldiers.
Is that not where Taco Cat followed them from? I don't know.
I don't know. I just saw they could have taken house for free.
Blue's
and,
pushing
like,
forward, but red is pushing through lobby at the same time. And we're
the
getting
rapid attack
the little
cap.
loop-de-loo. Tulka's trying to do what he can to stop. There's a lot of guys here. Oh, he gets the force and a pick, and he lives. Oh, he goes down now.
And here's
That's a good
this
bomb
isn't
from him.
Yeah.
It's better
this
for
is a-
red so far, but they are.
They've just got to book it with
I think they're
Gaspar.
gonna
I like
reset,
the idea
yeah.
of going for that rap play, but
Gaspar picks the med and he's getting out now.
Med, just keep leaving, dude. There's no gold to be found at the end of this rainbow. Please. Oh,
Fact that
Just
they live
get your
there.
projectiles here. Keep your med safe.
get your med like way the fuck out.
Snipelek's kind of too hurt to fight. Yes, Sergeant
Yes,
Salad's here now,
Gaspar.
spamming him.
Gaspar is really chasing Taco Cat. He
Oh.
really does not want him.
He let him live too. He was one shot.
6 health, but like, you know, sometimes it's enough just to get players to fuck off. Like, be happy with that, you know?
Of course, but you know he was chasing him so hard. I assumed that he'd want it. but-
Yeah. He probably didn't realize how
Mexfrag's
hurt-
showing alley. They could possibly shove flank a little bit if you're we're second dick. They're pretty passive.
Whoa.
Cleans them up.
very, very
They didn't.
lucky.
He probably thought they had Uber from their positioning, but they didn't even have yet to get forced.
I mean, they're slow rolling this, but like they
Yeah,
bought
combo's
them for
rotating
a lot of
out now.
free.
They're leaving, giving up
They've
second.
got to be careful. Taco Cat's still lurking around. He's backed all the way out. You got to go
Yeah, he's
right
out.
now. Which looks like is what they're doing. The med, they have to.
They can get this med before he gets Uber, but he's way back in spawn. They're just gonna play point instead. You can't flashing them. Have a bit of cap time.
Yeah, there's the Uber. The med.
I don't think this is good post Uber positioning from red.
They picked up 3 though. This is massive
yeah.
for them. They just have to play the point.
Yeah.
Yes. Collect. Oh, that was very clean.
Brodax
The
was
Uber-
causing some chaos in the spawn there that whole time too.
The Uber positioning or the Uber initially wasn't the best.
Well, I saw
like,
their med
I
was
don't know.
on the ground between the ramps and it looked bad for them, but
Yeah.
he got safely up
But-
to his team.
And again, like the bombs coming out of Mexfrag are just creating so much havoc in these post fights that it's another. I mean, and they pick up 3 too, so it's really clean round, a really clean push. Round and push. All right, next mid.
Soldier eye bombing. I don't know if you want your demo to shoot all his ammo straight up. Where's your scouts?
Look at. Did you get that surf? Holy shit. That's
Still
amazing.
died for it.
Goes for the spoon, gets air piped. What is that mouth sensitivity on this demo? what is this demo duel
What
going?
is? Where's the pressure?
Barely lives there. He
3
was
health.
yeah.
3 health. Holy
But
shit.
I don't know if you saw what was going on with Gyara in that time, but he was like him and the other demo were chasing each other like around back door. He could have saved his medic there. Well, his medic didn't die, but if it died, it would have been partly his fault, I think. Anyway, we're on big ad pushing last. They're trying to get the sentry up. We got a spy. I don't know if that's the right spy timing here, Gaspar.
Nope. That's not.
They're gonna use him. He doesn't trust his team to cap, so he's gonna go in for the back cap after, or what?
Gaspar gets fuck all with that spy life too.
They did manage to get their Uber up. Health bad on both sides. Tulkas, nice bomb. Med down. Trades with the soldier. I think this looks like another round for blue. Oh.
Unless Sergeant Sal can touch it up.
Oh, good fight. One health.
Unlucky.
One health. Oh, he's up. They're up.
What the fuck?
Wow. What a last hold.
Excuse me.
That's insane.
That's so funny.
If you're blue,
That's
do
so
you ever
funny.
try to back
Javier
cap
is
this? It
huge.
looks like they're getting cap pressure fast.
I think
They have
I
a
think
heavy
you
up now.
I think you just take the fight.
I think you just reset here if you're both teams. Get
Well, the
Uber.
heavy's down, or
I don't know. I think there's so much cap time that I think it's worth taking this dry fight.
yeah, I
If
agree.
anything, it's just gonna like throw them
Maybe.
off. They're not gonna be.
Gaspar's
gonna be
not back in the
expecting
fight
an
yet.
easy
The sentry's not going to be ready. Kind of bad timing on that.
And like, look at this. Yeah. All in.
just
exactly.
hit the point.
That's the thing too. They're gonna be expecting just to like set up
I
and maybe
think
play it even.
they
you know?
maybe could have held it if Benzo stayed on that 450 heavy, but switching to NG and not even getting a sentry up with no time. I guess they didn't expect that push. And that's going to be the first half, 3-2.
That's the right play though. That's 100% the right play. Just like you're so much cap time, just force in, like get a pick, throw your scouts, throw everybody at the point, and like that's the right play. That was a good half too. Like that wasn't any team really in the ascendant for most of the game. It was pretty back and forth. I do think where Suck and Dick is slightly better at the moment, but Mexfrag is certainly not out of this.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the logs here. Do you guys need me to post them in?
I've got them pulled up on mine. Z, you good?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool.
So what we're seeing here looks pretty even on most of the stats. Other than the fact that Gyara is 22 and 8 with 300 DPM. And actually Taco Cat is a great KDR top frag in the server. He's not doing all that much damage, but he's obviously shooting the hurt things. I guess overall the scouts on blue are dying a lot less. On We're Sucking Dick.
They're winning a lot of these scrappy fights too, is what I'm seeing.
I think
Like-
just in general, blue just died less, which makes
Yeah,
sense. For
they won more mid fights.
Yeah.
Both teams 2 drops. That's some of that chaos we've been seeing. Both teams have run crits.
You know, here's something interesting. Mexfrag gave 24% of their heals to Sergeant Salad, while they're
Possibly leaving their scouts out to dry a little bit.
yeah, and I think that's why.
I
the
think
scouts
this
are
is a
dying
map
more
for sure
as
you
well.
want to tank your pocket scout pretty heavily. But
Yeah.
that's just me as a pocket scout
Well,
player.
especially in these post Ubers, that's really you really want
Mm-hmm.
to have like your beam on the scout because that's when that they come alive. That everybody's hurt. All they have to do is shoot 1, 2, 3, 4.
Tulkas has 5 medic picks most in the server right now. That's pretty
I
crazy.
will say like the Sergeant Salad heal percentage like isn't unwarranted, but it's like I think they can make it work.
Yeah, if you're
They have to know when they have to be on the scout.
well, if you're
versus, like,
stuffing the chokes in lobby a lot or in house, maybe there's a lot of reason to be playing your soldier, but it seems like they're fighting all the time, and if you're a scout, you want that beam on you when you're team fighting.
Yeah, especially like the scout on blue.
This is a really, really good mid for Mexfrag. They have to keep
Oh,
it.
you guys didn't tell me it was started again.
Yeah, me either. I was talking along.
Sorry, you didn't hear it ready up? Why?
No, I don't have audio when I tab out.
You don't have audio when you tab out?
Nope.
Oh my god. Have you ever done a cast?
So we missed the mid fight. It was a really good mid fight for red.
It was a
You'll
really,
just
really
have
good
to take our word for it.
It was really,
give us
really good
give us
coordination
the
and-
Cliff's notes. What happened? Both meds lived, I see.
Both meds lived, but Mexfrag really just turned the aggression on from the get-go.
It's got a sniper and
like,
an NG from We're Sucking Dick right now.
They picked up players and they picked up frag. They didn't get the med, but like it was almost an immediate like all in on the demo.
Decent
So I think they've
bomb with no scout to 9.
recognized. I think they recognized at the very least that Quandale Dingle.
Oh my gosh.
Sniplex
It's,
headshots
Sniper.
at the soldier, but he's
He's
buffed.
doing a lot of work, but they've got to clean him up. Sorry, everybody else talk now.
I was just gonna say Sniplax was taking an aggressive angle.
Sergeant
That's
Salad's
crossed out.
on Spy. Dead Ringer, Ambassador. Whoops, walked out
Dead
of
Ringer,
spawn, wanted to go
Ambassador.
back in. Doors closed.
That's unfortunate.
That's so based if they can make it work. I hope they make it work somehow.
I hope he like
Disguise.
headshots them.
Yeah. He's doing it right. Disguise as friendly sniper. Purposely get headshot by the other sniper.
Oh, the other sniper died.
Oh,
So
well.
now it's unfortunate at this point.
Pretend you're peeking.
Oh, and go in.
He doesn't suspect a thing.
Here he goes. Here he goes.
Is that not one rocket? How does he
Oh
not?
wait, no, it's gonna make the loudest like decloak in the world.
They didn't
isn't
notice.
it?
They didn't notice. They didn't notice.
Oh my
He's
god.
going-
the engineer
that
found
is
him.
Wop, wop,
unfortunate.
I was gonna say that was one splash rocket and it tricked the soldier. No, I guess not.
That
He's
was-
pretending to be tricked in
I-
order to
I-
get his
I
hopes
wish-
up.
I wish desperately that would have worked.
Me too. That would have been so
Do
good.
you think we'll see him come up Spy again with a more normal loadout or try
I don't
something
think so. I
different?
think he's
Imagine
gonna
he
come up as
recommits with the
sniper.
Dead Ringer alpha.
No, he's on
Yeah,
sniper
on
now.
sniper.
Boo. Oh, what a huge bomb by the soldier. Doesn't get anything, but I saw that entire sequence. That's some
was
guy
not
who's
on his
confident.
cam. Bromex almost dies to the sentry.
He jumped through right lobby, like did a skip jump. Like this guy's been grinding his Tempest, it's clear. And was so unlucky to not get any rockets off on the med, but like I
Sergeant Salad?
appreciate
Yeah,
the
Sergeant
ready-
Salad kind of alone, peeking from the
No.
left here, goes down to the scout.
It's so unfortunate. He had a shot on the med, but he whiffed it. It was unfortunate. He could have easily dropped him there.
Now Weeb's back on Spy, Craig's son. Does he get anything? Is he
Oh,
on
Demo
Dead Ringer?
down from
Gyara
blue
just
team.
died to the sticky trap. That's if you're red, you probably
Yeah.
push on that, right? You don't want to exchange.
Definitely push off of that.
They're trying to spam the gun, lose their soldier.
Spy gets the
Spy
scout.
gets the scout.
That's actually a
This
massive
is.
pick in that
They probably just want to leave, and they can't even get a force here. And the Spy's still. Okay, there he goes down.
Oh, he almost
Misses the
Imagine if we got the
crits
demo there.
shotgun.
That'd be so
Yeah.
funny.
Oh, it looks like red team's gonna go for a. They just.
Well,
not
Blue's
leave.
on ad. I think they push when their guys up, maybe, but it's
Yeah,
still
I
pretty
don't-
risky on these numbers.
Well, I think that the reason why Red is holding so far forward is they want to see if they can maybe get that cheeky force or a cheeky drop. But I mean, but all the players are up now, so they really just gotta slow and surely but eke it out. They just use here. Holy
Mhm.
shit!
Demo bombs in.
And they drop their demo, and they're all the way out. Perfect.
Well, they used the whole. Oh, someone's back
Oh,
capping.
the
And
back
it-
cap.
They're back to
Sergeant
fight him.
Salad
Soldier and
doesn't
Scout
want
get
it.
him.
And but Brother Axe, whoo! Yes, huge bomb again. You probably didn't see it. I saw
caught the
everything.
tail end of it. He came out of lobby there,
It's,
right?
Yeah, he came out. He delayed just enough. They would have been communicating, Sergeant Salad and Brother Axe. And when they pull him back,
And
for
now
that
Gyara
back cap,
goes
he's
down
on
to Javier.
huge force. Oh, huge med pick.
Med pick.
And
was full
and
ad.
they did
Red's looking valley or underpass.
They
Checking-
did
they're
so
checking their
well to,
corners
like,
this time.
Recognize they did so well to recognize that like they could just drop the demo and be like, fuck it, we'll just repush with that ad. And like the clutch out by the soldiers.
Blue's
like,
contesting a little from sniper or from
they've
shutter. here.
completely turned this round if they can make this push work.
Honestly, from what I've been seeing, they must have had some like mean pep talk between halves because this is
They've come to play. in
looking
the
good.
second
yeah
half.
they are ready to play.
Uber
They've
used.
taken past Uber
Almost
too.
jump in, soldier straight to point. He recognizes there's no stickies or players on it, and they
Pick three.
put stickies on the
Nice
point,
job.
get kills.
Nice.
A textbook.
well done.
Very good last push from Mexfrag, and we're
I
tied up
I appreciate
3-3.
that they're jumping their soldiers in with these Ubers too. Like, I really love seeing like more soldier interaction with the combo and him not just being like a pseudo roamer. So I'm really enjoying how Mexfrag. I really enjoy how they're playing and are playing last round.
Yeah,
They're doing well.
They definitely did better that round than they were the last
They're-
half.
They're playing better than my ability to talk well about them. How about that?
Well, that's not saying
Early
that
bomb
much.
under their demo.
Yeah,
get anything.
Red's gonna take right side here.
Immediately.
Sergeant Salad in on the med, one rocket. He's quite hurt in underpass. He gets another rocket
He
off.
gets
They
it.
gotta
Oh.
kill him way faster than that, man. He lived for so long, he's reloading with 30 health.
It's got to play super careful in this round.
Yeah,
too.
Tolkas is out on his side. I don't think anyone's
Where'd you
going
see
for
that
anything
one?
yet.
Their soldiers are just all the way out.
They're out to last. They're not even going to try to set up a hiding spot in second or anything. Sentry's going up.
Which notoriously has worked in the past, which I'm surprised they're not trying to hide for anything. But what was it? Who was it with the 5 med picks? Sniplax?
That was
Or-
Tolkas
no,
last
I'm
off.
sorry.
Yeah,
Tolkas, sorry.
Tolkas.
Sniplax at the scout. I'm sorry.
They're being really methodical. Blue is not even in on second. They've just backed all the way
Yeah,
out to last.
Gun.
I mean, but
they-
look how much they've managed to build. It's gone from a full ad
60%
to
here already.
60%.
You can't
And-
wait too
and
much longer
dwindling.
if you're red.
Yeah, they better use this in quick,
Looks like,
otherwise.
they're
Oh, it looks like they are.
Busting.
There's a
Up
sentry.
main. 85. Gotta get on this medic.
Guns down.
No. They don't.
Oh, they're just play point before they get the Uber. Could work as well. 95 here. Should be able to hold with blue. They get
They
forced,
did get the use
but
This is the worst
they're
melee
wiping
fight I've
red,
ever
so...
seen.
and the
Did you guys-
demo with the taunt on it.
Did you guys see the demo versus med melee
I
fight?
did.
I did not
did.
have...
It
such a-
was rubbish. As
I
they
saw
would
it in the
say.
corner
I'm
of my
shadow
eye.
playing that so we could put it on like an instant replay. Instant replay.
You get like the whole fadeaway transition. Oh, Sergeant Salad hiding underneath.
It's like
Get-
we're getting a bit
Get
of a
focused,
reset
too.
here. Yeah, with that
Out,
pick, are
too.
they... Blue is still pushing. They have ad, but they don't have Uber yet. Sergeant Salad trying to bust behind, possibly.
Products.
Relax.
Yeah, Sergeant Salad's heading to second.
They're just
Oh, they're
looking
doing
at
the
the
rap
second
play
again.
again. Let's
And
see if
they've-
it's
On the
better.
they're
demo,
aware
they,
of it
oh,
this
they're
time.
underpass
They're
now.
taking the fight. They're gonna get pincered here if they're not careful.
Kiara, living, dead underpass now.
The
4
red med
health
is
on
all the way
Sergeant
out.
Salad. Where's this health back?
Keep leaving med. Keep leaving med.
11 health.
Oh, they
They're
might
still
stay with
all
us.
over him.
Oh, they're still in. They're still in.
Alright,
If the
Craig,
scout wins this
Craig might
fight-
live here.
They can
They,
win.
he get they get the Uber.
Oh,
they
no, the med drop.
use the other medic is 11 health. Someone breathe on him. There you go.
Yeah.
Just kill this
I
scout
didn't
before he
realize-
kills your meds.
I didn't
Yeah,
realize the
good.
med was still up there.
Both meds were like pretty close to death there.
Yeah,
But some
if,
great dodging from Craig into lobby there.
If there's an opportunity there where the red med and
They
Benzo
didn't
could've
check the
just pulled it
spots.
out.
Brodax with the demo pick. Maybe not the pick he wants. Sniplax got like 105. Still doing
I
that.
think you take the demo pick. 'Cause you
Yeah,
still
if
have
he
your demo
waited
up. I think
another 1 second, the medic was going to be there, but he probably is. There's something worth trading for, go for it.
They just need to be careful with their own med. They picked up 2
Yeah,
with the demo down.
kind
This
of
is a fight
a
worth taking, I think.
dangerous bomb there from Tolkas.
Sergeant Salad, oh, he beefs the first rocket and hits the floor.
Gets them a lot of
Okay.
space if they choose to take it, but they're backing out now.
Yeah, well, at that point, it's not worth it. It's only 2 of them, and Brothax isn't in the fight.
Mm,
And like the demo was.
poor
going
second
to be
Dick's
a
about to
red.
get Uber as well.
Yeah, so it was worth it. They just couldn't get the right frags to like make
They're
it.
taking this
worth
alley.
it. Mexfrag though are really like.
Yeah,
trying to
they
set the
shouldn't need to
pace
use
moving
here. I think second's free, and I'll have Uber for last. It's going to even out. So we should be...
forward. Uber's
See
been even down
some
to
sack
2.
to off class, possibly. Expect to see here. Looks like Weebs is dying on the flank. Might off class now. Any sign of a counter? Brothax is left lobby. He can't get through. Dying as well to a soldier.
Unlucky.
Yeah, Weebs is on sniper now. Benzo's also on sniper already.
First shot rings out.
That was Benzo on the defensive sniper. Weeb,
Oh,
they haven't
cringe.
seen Weebs yet. He's peeking shutter first. Is someone gonna open it for him, or is he gonna walk into it? He's saying, "Hey, open shutter." Oh, he saw the med, but the scout died to the trap on it, and the shutter closed. Unfortunate.
And they
Brothax
picked up
going for
Tolkas
that
too
pogo
in
again.
lobby. Sergeant Salad has.
The Sergeant Salad's behind them. They should know he's here.
Potentially on them. Oh, he beats
Nice
the first
try.
rocket.
He hits the demo where his good rocket on the scout as well, but
He's bought them some space if they're brave enough to take it.
Brothax is gonna die in here as well, most likely.
No, he's survived.
He's getting arrowed. Good.
They're just out.
Yeah, they're out.
They don't want to take this fight.
But they got no scouts.
They use though. This is ambitious.
They might have recognized with no scouts with the combo with that sniper up.
They're still
An
well. They're still playing on.
opportunity,
They've got the last. The combo's gone to last. Oh
They don't
no,
have
they've
time.
got the cap. Unlucky.
But do they know? They know they're here. Sergeant Salad's called this.
Do
It
they?
might just be bad for Craig's. Well, they were shooting Sergeant Salad there. Well, they're just
And
gonna
now,
go for
now they have to deal
second.
with this back cap. Yeah. Oh,
But
I
the
think-
problem with this, from We're Sucking Dick's perspective, is there's guys from both directions on you. But they get the cap. They're heading to last. Their med goes down.
to win a 1v1 with a heavy.
There is still Taco behind them still. He goes, walks into
Just-
the heavy. Both scouts walk into the and the demo now too.
And they've clutched this.
They're still
against
just
all the
dying
odds.
to the heavy. Great work from Benzo.
Somebody call Eckstein and
Big.
send that to top 10 TF2 plays of the month.
Big feeds from We're Sucking Dick straight into the big heavy bay. But we're back to even Ubers. So you almost want to switch off this heavy so you can push out maybe. I guess
Do
the
they still
sponsor.
do top 10 TF2 plays of the month?
I think they're like 4 years behind, but yeah.
Okay, that's what I expected. Shout out Eckstein and Lucky Luke if they're around, which I doubt. Imagine they're just watching this game.
Rodak's a
Oh,
little
shout out.
overcommitted.
Sergeant Salad though, perfectly
I
committed.
didn't
hits
catch that on the
bed.
cam, but
I
C'est
had
la
briefly
vie.
looked up, and that was like we said earlier.
we got
like
red
Bravac
meds
Sergeant
way out
Salad,
to
like,
shutter.
their soldier duo is really difficult to play against, and they're doing so much work for their team this round. And like I said, like this round, they have come out a lot more stronger, and are really trying to set the pace of
Uber's
play.
up for red. They're taking it underpass, checking their corners. They learned from the first half. Maybe taking this too slow to still go in.
Yeah, I value the methodicalness, but I think now it almost.
Well, they're not going to be able to
seems
catch
that,
anything, but I think their plan at this point is just not use the Uber and let it even out. But they're ripe for forcing, standing on the point like this.
Yeah,
They
well,
don't need
I
to
don't
stack,
think
there's nothing to deny either.
that's not necessarily like the worst strategy at this point either. Like, you know, it's not that bad to take the pace off a little bit and slow the game down, even if it's at the expense of like taking these fast pushes. Because I think the problem with Mexfrag right now is that they were being pretty methodical at the beginning,
From
but I think now
Tulkas. No, that's
we're-
Brother Accent.
They get the force.
that's a
he
huge,
forces, yeah.
huge bomb. I think now We're Sucking Dick knows that they're being very very passive and very
They really
methodical.
should not be using the Tulkas there. He got way too many rockets off for just walking through a hallway into 3 people. But it's gonna
That's
even out again. Taco
Players
Cat's
are
behind, they
back
don't know he's there, kills the med.
They
Good
can maybe
pressure.
clutch this
Yeah,
out
good
if
pressure from the
pick the
combo at
right
the same
target.
time as that, but now they're going
They
down.
pick the right targets. Chase the med. Just
Nice
chase the med.
2-pipe. Javier, some big kills in this.
Oh, nice.
Just Tulkas
So
up
Tulkas
on
is
last.
up.
He's hiding. See if he.
Do they clutch it? Just shoot him. Just shoot him. They do clutch it.
And just
4-3.
like that, 4-3 Mexfrag.
Wow.
Z,
tides
your
have
prediction
turned.
might have some legs on it.
That's true. If WSC gets this next round and then Mexfrag gets it
WSC,
again,
yeah.
I'm calling them WSD because I'm not saying that word.
I do not blame you. I just kind of go with it in the moment, you know.
No, fair
But
enough.
Mexfrag is definitely fragging out. They're playing so much better this round. They figured it out.
They're checking the corners, not getting caught by these hiding behind plays. The post
First
Ubers from
frag,
both teams are still
Gaspar.
sloppy. They get the
Gaspar's
demo
on
early
mid.
again.
Oh,
Yeah, Gaspar
unlucky.
goes down.
But they've been.
They're
they've been
pressuring.
every mid.
Yeah, they're pressuring Gyara really hard on these mids, and it's paying off for them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They haven't. They've been like. They.
They looked at the log,
Yeah.
said that guy's top damaging, kill him.
And they're eating up the space immediately too, right? They're opening space up and then they're taking it.
Anyway, we're on even Ubers, even numbers, so
At least that's what I saw.
see, get on one of these soldier cams, I suppose.
Third person
Expects-
gang, am I right, Z?
Yes, sir.
Oh, the viewers don't want to see that. Mexfrag, more like Mexswag. Who's sacking?
It's Sergeant Salad sacking him
There
right
he
now.
is. He's
Does he
in
get
behind
any-
lobby. They know
Well, no,
he's there.
he says, fuck
Both
this. I'm
if
just
both
going-"
scouts chase him into last, you could almost send your other soldier.
He's so
He's
far
1v1ing and getting kills, and that's
winning,
not
man.
how you want to play that if you're.
That was such a good bomb. just
Like
a
the
good
Mets backing
series
pen
of
too.
jumps.
Okay, the scouts finally get him, but Brother spawns at the same time. They've gotten the space. They may be able to take this point.
Sergeant Salad.
Hughes
if you
comes
watch
out
the
for
spot-
blue. Exchange now.
Nice. That demo flash.
Nice
done.
rocket from Tulkas.
And Gaspar needs to come in right now and like receive his flash and enter into the fight. This fight is not good. I would leave.
Med's leaving,
down
yeah.
3.
They're getting
The Med just
spawns,
needs
but they're out.
The GTFO.
Didn't really see
I
any
just wanna
focus
say,
fires
shout-outs-
there.
Shout out Sergeant Salad for that amazing series of jumps to get far behind. That was very fun to watch.
Ooh, Gyara juggled down. That was a good
He's
bomb for
honestly
Brothers.
such a fun soldier to watch when he's doing all of his things. They picked up 3 here too.
Two kills
4.
from Gaspar. That's just
Gaspar,
the med.
popping
He's
off,
trying to get out with his soldier. They're going to need to keep leaving here.
I would send
not
this,
fightable for them.
have the scout cap and keep the pressure up until all the spawners.
They are getting spawns right now, but
Okay, so maybe don't get the pressure up, but they
easy second grab for them. You
Next
could
back
try to
on
get in before the sentry's up, but it's almost too late now.
Salad tried to take it down. I think he just needed to commit it to fully just killing the sentry. But is what it is.
Taco
It's
Cat
tough,
on the
though.
sniper. See if Sergeant Salad comes up in off class. Have we seen him off class? I don't know why I'm
Sergeant
holding. He's on
Salad?
sniper now. I don't know why I'm
We've seen
holding
Salad
tab when I
off
have a HUD.
Force of habit, man. We all do it.
Taco Cat, pretty aggressive on these peaks, but the soldier not challenging him. See
Yeah,
where
and the med is safe and sound. He's
Sergeant
peeking
Salad
from
trying to
left
peek from
up.
far right. Maybe they'll think he's a dead ringer spy again. Ooh, bad for him. Does he live? No.
No, unlucky.
Taco Cat buffed going for a peek now off that.
Where's he at? Yeah,
Left.
he's peeking this left. Yeah.
Walk into 8 stickies possibly here. Oh, that's where the door is, he says. Soldier trying to get aggressive on the right. Tulkas
Salad's
pushes
on
him
fire.
out, yeah.
And he's committed through too. And he's on the
Shit,
normal.
and he's on a watch this time.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm gonna go play Pugs.
See you, Z.
See ya.
Thanks for joining us.
Mhm.
That is RGL Season 11 Intermediate Champion Z.
Highlander. Yeah,
Highlander.
not this. Oh, Pyro finds a spot.
Unlucky.
They must have known he was up on it, or expected at least. Maybe I didn't notice if they checked first, or he just went straight to the Pyro. Pyro was not terrible on that last anyway. You can stuff some doors. Weaves
It's
tries
pretty
to
good
counter,
pushing
goes
through,
down.
through lobby.
Salad's back
like
on
the minus
Soldier. I think blue kind of looks like they want to take some space here.
Well, it looked like they wanted to, but they've called the entire push off. Interesting. Well, I think one of the soldiers was dead, so it's just like, okay, we'll chill. Bing chilling. Chinese for ice cream. My girlfriend's Chinese, I can say these things. Does Brothak get anything?
I thought I heard a Pyro yell medic, but he's apparently already off it.
It's just kind of very, very
Yeah,
slow.
well, this is
kind of-
even Uber's on last. You see it all the time in sixes.
Yeah. Well, they've picked up the sniper.
The
and
art of the
Brothak
solo
does
exchange
live
is
to-
lost.
Yeah.
This is not a great map for exchanges anyway. Respawn's so far back.
Weave's almost died there too.
Back on sniper, this time it is Brothax. He says, let me show you how it's done. Taco Cat also still on sniper.
I love
Still
metalwork
just
scale
waiting,
mates.
please open the shutter. Body shots the demo. No sight of the medic, and after that shot he's going to be hiding too. But if they can get a demo pick, it would certainly help. Ooh, Sergeant Salad
Well,
holding the
Sergeant
shutter
Salad
goes down
goes
to the
down
sniper.
dead. Yeah.
Taco Cat, is he taking an aggressive peek lobby? Not too aggressive. Gets body
Well,
shot by
he gets body
Brodax.
shot, yeah. So pick for pick. Take your wide peek through right. Doesn't get Craig's son. Weebs lives another day. Name TF2 in relationships. Name a better duo. Benzo and the team that just beat him.
Engineer goes down to the sniper.
Quick! Spam the sentry! Spam the sentry!
They are
Sniper's going
not
for a
spamming
wide
the
peek.
sentry. They are instead losing their
Just
sniper.
gets cleaned up. The scout's in left
He's
lobby
pretty
too,
aggressive
trying
there.
to
Gets
pick
pushed
up
back.
Benzo.
Recognized they weren't watching it very hard.
Sergeant
That's
Salad's
Spy
on
again.
Spy!
Yeah, I don't know what number he is.
It's just off-class play after off-class play.
Taco Cat also on Spy. I don't know if Sergeant Salad saw that or not. I can't see the dispenser, and the engineer's just hitting midair, but he gets the med. Taco Cat has not committed really yet. He's almost trying to cloak in front of the whole team.
Uh-oh. Do they see him? No, they haven't seen him yet.
They were not looking.
He's just chilling, man. Oh, they've heard it. They've heard it, surely.
Yeah, that was risky on cloak.
So now full disad on the side of WSD. So we'll see if they want to how.
Looks like they're taking the Super in.
And the
sentry's already down just to a soldier waddling in. Tell your soldier to shoot a rocket at the point here, and you can stand on it. A nice pipe on the demo.
These are dead.
Scour's almost down here, but he's survived so far.
Yet.
They lose their med for that. Gar's 30 health. Gaspar gets some. We're gonna be 40 ad for We're Sucking Dick.
Sergeant Salad? He's standing right above the point. Nobody's turned around.
Oh, he sees him.
Now they see him.
Unfortunate. He's going for a little meme play there.
Mexfrag could do a better job.
Taco Cat's. Oh, he sees him. I thought he was gonna run right past him. But 2 pipe from Javier, and he kills the med with his sticky trap. Jeez.
Oh, and they're getting the picks in right lobby. Go to last.
Yeah, they're in shutter.
If you beat
Brodax
this
and the
push,
scout.
then I hope they lose the game. Oh man, this is the
Garadets. They're down on the
there
point.
We go. Wow.
Map 5-3 Mexfrag.
What a good game that was. I was just gonna say I think Mexfrag could do a little bit better job at baiting the point earlier. They're kind of taking these prolonged
but instead their demo could just destroy the combo single-handedly in lobby, and then you don't have to do that.
If I'm just being nitpicky, I didn't account for Javier just grabbing his iron bomber grenades and just feasting on people, you know. So yeah, 5-3 in the favor of Mexfrag.
And with that slow half, we're seeing some pretty low damages, but Javier, big performance of him. Massive damage done, virtually no damage taken. Not quite top frag, 2 scouts above him. The combo scouts both feasting, but great work on Mexfrag turning that around after, well, first half was very close, but they recognized what they had to change about the game and totally flipped it their way.
Sorry, I'm just opening up the logs too. Can somebody combine the logs for us in the chat if I post them for you? But I think without looking at the logs, I can tell you that Mexfrag, you could see the difference in how they were playing. They were just a lot more clinical and a lot more
keeping their medic alive better. They were not getting caught out by the hiders.
I think the slowing down of the pace really worked in their favor too, where it's like they
and I think their soldiers were more successful on sacks generally this half.
And that's another thing too. Brodax and Sergeant Salad, like it might not be reflected in the raw KDA, but they are doing so much work for their team. They're they're a really fun duo to watch because it's like Sergeant Salad is clearly very confident in his jumps, and Brodax, is very good at clutching out situations, and you can tell they're communicating as well. Sometimes you'll see other soldier duos in different games, like you can see there's a lack of coordination. Not with these guys. They clearly have an idea of what the other is doing at any given time.
They seem to have flipped around. Last half, Sergeant Salad was taking mid-20 heals. This time, Brodax was, so they're flexible in their roles. I saw Sergeant Salad sacking more this half. Good
I
on
think
them
so
to
too.
recognize the opportunity there.
So that was a really fun first map, and I think this next map is gonna be even more fun, where it's like we've got just Koth, right? So we're just gonna see a lot of fights. Did you try to post the combined logs, Exalor? I don't know if the chat has disabled things. I'll post it for you guys. So I'll post it for you too, Loot. So we do have some combined logs if you want to pull those up.
How
Loot.
do I see his link that failed to post?
I sent you the link. I'll fool around with the settings in a moment.
I accidentally closed my stream.
Yeah. So, I mean, from the raw stats, Blue was in WSD did have the kill advantage, but I think
Barely.
it's a tale of two halves is really what it was. The first half, I don't think Mexfrag did a good job. I mean, we know Mexfrag didn't do a good job at like dealing with whatever the threats are on WSD. And they were playing a bit too loose, but second half it was
Second half,
just a lot more
I think the big thing is they shut down Giara, who was the top performer in the first half. This is the combined log you just posted in chat.
Yeah, I sent it on Discord too. Sorry. I will check around in the settings and see if there's a way to allow that. I guess I gotta go to
Yeah, so in the combined, actually, the two demos end up with very similar stat lines. So we had Yara dominating the first half, and then Javier dominating the second half. A lot of deaths from the Mexfrag soldiers, but if you're getting value out of every life, or most of the lives, then it's not a bad thing at all with the fast pace they play. We also see
and it's like
more drops here from
a lot of the time.
Yeah, more drops here from SUCHEN DICH as well.
Check Benzo Ac. I will. Thank you.
72%.
72%.
Not bad, not bad. Top on the server.
42% on the pistol too, which is pretty bloody good.
Somebody demo review this guy.
Somebody has some. Yeah,
he didn't shoot that much pistol, but
either that or he's just on the MGE ammo mod grind, which I respect. You know, and just for everybody who's in the chat, I don't know how to change the chat settings to allow links. We'll deal with that later. But like if you make,
I thought I had it set to allow, but
yeah. If you have the logs combined like after clear cut and you say it, then like we'll post it and pull it up for you guys as we did. But yeah, so really
must
fun.
have been on the wrong version again. They're changing map now.
Something like that. But really fun first map, and now going into clear cut. I think this is anybody's contest. I think this might be a map that WSD. I mean, this is the Mexfrag pick, right? So they've won on their non-pick. Now they're playing on their pick, so they're clearly confident in their DM ability. And like looking at Benzo.
Okay, I changed stream settings to allow. I changed stream settings to allow links. Don't abuse it.
Okay. All right, so now you can just post combined logs if we need them. So thank you, Loot. Thank you, Exalor, for posting them too, or combining them.
And doing it as a show of faith. First inappropriate link we see. Privileges go away, boys.
I am really looking forward to seeing how the soldier duos on both teams play on this map.
As am I. It's a lot of people say it's the best soldier map of the Koths. I think it's the worst of the three, but I'm not a good soldier, so I'll be back in one moment. You take it away.
I was about to go get some water.
That's what I'm doing.
All right.
When I get back, you can go.
Yeah. You know, dibs. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the soldier sort of duo fight here on clear cut. You know, I know I was talking very well on Breathaxe and Sergeant Salad, but Tolkas and Weebs, you know, it's not as if they're scrubs here too. And I imagine in the wait between switching maps, they've been discussing, okay, how do we how do we adapt to this situation? I do think it is for Mexfrag to be able to adapt on the fly. Um, Shows a pretty good level of game intelligence, and some of it is also like looking at logs and being like, okay, Quandale Dingle is pounding. How do we not let that happen? But to keep your cool after like a what was a first like kind of an even round, and to be like, okay, this is how we're going to shift gears for the second half, I think shows really good adaptability. And so now the question is going to be for WSD. It's like, okay, you've lost your first map pick, and not only did you lose, like the second half, it was you weren't as much in the ascendancy as you were in the first half. So like, how do you respond to that? I'm interested to see how Quandale Dingle, whose alias I have forgotten. Let me pull it up real quick. I'm interested
Yara.
to see how he sort of shifts gear for this map too.
As I touched on, when we played these guys on this map, he did 485 DPM, so...
Yeah, so I reckon, first seed, they're all going to be betting that, like, okay, yeah, first map, everybody gives up the first map every now and then. Like, let's fucking show them what we're made of. So, like I said, it should be a good series here. So now I'm gonna go get my water. You get to talk about something.
I think so. WIR Sucking Dick was undefeated on this map, I'm pretty sure so far. Well, they didn't drop rounds in the playoff, for sure. Maybe not that meaningful when they're undefeated on virtually every map. Like, I'm not sure if they had lost on Metalworks before just now. Was their pick, so probably not. Mexfrag, I did not see them on this map, but we saw them on Product last time, I believe. I can't even remember. Their soldiers, with how dynamic they are and how coordinated they are, we might see some interesting two-men behind plays from them here. You don't necessarily want to commit too hard to that, because then you don't have your soldiers for bunkering or for denying high ground or anything. But it isn't to say that WIR Sucking Dick soldiers are not excellent players as well. As we mentioned, Tulkas, a huge number of med picks last game. He's salvaging a lot, maybe. You don't necessarily want to be in the situation where you have to salvage for your team, but at least you can pull it off if you need to. We're going live now. Jazz not back yet. Mexfrag's on crits for this first mid.
I am
Jazz?
back.
We just went live. Mexfrag's on crits.
I'm actually going to be
WIR is
standing up and stretching while watching this.
Good
my
idea,
muscles
maybe.
are so tight. What happens when you get old?
Quite a passive mid from both sides so far.
Yeah, nobody's really committed. There's not really been huge amounts of damage done either. It's I mean,
Pipe hits the med there. He's quite hurt.
Out.
Gets a pack.
Yeah.
Sniplex is also hurt. Their soldiers are still in. A-bomb from Brothex. Taco Cat taking a 1v1 with Benzo almost takes him down. He peeks up, where's your arrow?
He does take him down.
Red might even be leaving off of that, but they want to use this crits in, and he gets a scout.
And the magic is
nice air shot. That was from Tulkas onto Javier. But no med kill there, so we're going to see full ad for WIR Sucking Dick and the point capture. Brothex trying to salvage, doesn't pull it off.
Why are my hands?
Spar might be caught in as well. He goes down to Taco Cats. So rather slow mid fight, but Mexfrag were in a position they could have just left and reset, but they really wanted to use that crits, and it wasn't successful. Now Sergeant Salad's headed behind them.
They acted very quickly off of
Uber comes out.
Doesn't really
successful force. Their combo is back. I guess that was their sack
They
wave.
get Javier and then unlucky for wait, Salad. Oh, unlucky. Both soldiers unlucky. What I was gonna say, with that mid fight, it was really slow. There wasn't really any frags that came out, but once Taco Cat like chased Benzo to his death, like that just opened up all the space, and like they snowballed that one pick. That crits came out. They reacted very quickly. Killed the med. So
We're
they're
seeing peak main with this ad.
First round so far. Tulkas is
Soldier
in
behind,
on
other
the med,
soldiers bombing.
and
he drops.
the med, and he gets Benzo too. No, sorry,
Ooh.
Craig's son gets.
Yeah,
Benzo.
both soldiers bombed. One came from behind, the other bombed right in through main, with only Javier looking that way. And their combo's pretty far back. It'll be hard to get on these guys. Rolex bombing in into a buffed scout. Gonna go down for that. WIR gets 2 kills, Med and the Scout. I looked away because I didn't expect that. Big pipes from him. And just like that, it's turned right back around to add for Mexfrag again. It'll be their 3rd ad of the game if you count that mid fight.
I've just been permanently on this 3rd-person camera. I'm actually going to take a picture of like my setup right now.
XLR, Javier needs 100% heals, he's earned them. Not gonna disagree.
True.
They're bunkering right now. They don't actually have Uber yet, but...
They've got Sniplax, which is a good first pick. They've got Uber too. They've picked up another player. Sergeant Salad
Uber
committing
comes out,
huge
yeah.
bomb, and if they
Javier
clean up
jumps
these other
in.
players, that could...
Benzo cleans up the... Taco Cat's stuck in? No, he's leaving. It's just the 2 scouts up. Taco Cat's just trying to recommit, maybe.
No,
Might not have a lot of luck with a solo scout sack here. They're just gonna...
I like that Uber. Unfortunately, they didn't clean up Taco Cat as well. So, I mean, it's not like it's that big a deal because of
Well,
how
and
fast
unfortunately
bombs
the
are.
medic got out, so they're not getting out off of that. But
No, they killed the man.
oh, did he? Well, he spawned so
Yeah,
early. I
Sergeant-
guess they had
Sergeant
the
Salad.
point.
Sergeant Salad, it was like one of the first
Is-
picks in that fight, and that's
Right.
when that's why they used Uber too, because they had caught them out and they're trying to get those last players.
Hmm.
So ambitious. I like the idea. It's just
Roller does
you
a
know,
lot of
when you have
damage
the
to
point-
Craig there. Gaspar's very hurt in house. Goes
They've
down to
gotta be
Taco
careful.
Cat. Taco Cat on the demo now too. He's causing a lot of
Mexfrag is
chaos.
coming up on their Uber.
There's a
Sergeant
Salad, big bomb.
is so... Oh man.
Seeing a lot of these soldiers get so many rockets off in their bombs, and maybe these pocket scouts need to play a little closer to the medics. Javier
And they're just
bombing
taking
in,
this Uber.
he's
They're shit
didn't get flashed. He's gonna crater. Go gets the health
Please,
pack.
please flash the demo. Please flash the demo. Oh, unlucky. Even then,
He didn't get even a sliver of that Uber.
oh,
And now
Taco
their
Cat.
med's gonna go
clutches
down. Taco
out.
Cat also gonna take out Benzo. Good pistol act.
Now
Oh,
you're dead.
Benzo health pack.
Please kill.
Taco Cat loses the health pack.
I love that
Weebs
Uber
takes
so
him
much.
down.
It's just so unfortunate that Taco. I love
Well,
the
if
fact
he
that
flashed the demo
Uber's
before he
good.
jumped, it would have been so
Yeah.
much better off. Instead he almost cratered and had to surf into the health pack. Just good bomb from him, but I think his medic kind of let him down. The soldier in back door there didn't see him. Kills the
I
medic.
appreciate how cognizant they are of their ads too. That's like they knew that was 20 ad and they are like determined just to take it and not let it even out. I fucking love sixes, man. Am I really gonna play another season? Like, am I-
Red med goes
Oh,
down as well. Look at that spawn time, 15 seconds.
Dude, that's brutal. And looks like this is gonna be a pause, which is
Which is
great
on
opportunity.
STV
Just
timing. It may be start of
drag
next round.
my groin out. While I was coaching soccer tonight, the other coaches had me go in goal against the team that we were coaching, and you remember how last week I was complaining about or 2 weeks ago, a tight groin? It's fucking back again. Jesus Christ, man. I am so out of
Welcome
I'm
to
not even out of shape.
Twitch.tv where we talk about Jazz's groin.
It hurts, man. Like, I can barely I'm permanently standing up, just like slowly stretching it out. It's weird because I'm very fit for cycling, so I'm very, very good at going like one direction. Turns out when you add in lateral movements, it doesn't work so well. Christ almighty, man. Anyway,
Like a
about
Sir
the game,
TF2, what is this cast? That's what we're all wondering.
this
About
is-
the
this
game, we're
is-
gonna see about even Ubers because even though Red Med's not up yet, Blue Med has no one to heal right now. So
Linesfell is right. Roll and stretch, ice and ibuprofen. Sorry, insofar as the teams are concerned,
we're
like I
seeing
said,
Red still has the point. They got numbers, but everyone is about to spawn on Blue. It'll be basically an even fight. With I think the timer was edged towards Blue slightly for HUD stuff. Oh, we're live again. Okay.
Yeah, so what I'll expect, or what we're
Does
expecting
HUD
to see,
reload
because
scheme
there's-
work for this? Yes. Okay.
No, it'll work for the timer.
It fixed the
but
timer. That's
for like player movements and everything.
Yeah,
you
that just
have to
takes
wait
a
for the
sec.
90 seconds to go.
Brother's
yeah.
kind of hiding. He's spotted. He's just gonna try to leave. He's going for a little cheeky medic pick there. And Sergeant Salad gets the med there. Again, bombs gets a lot of rockets off, and they're good rockets, and it's great for Red right now. And unless they lose their demo to Taco Cat running in a straight line in his face. You need to protect your med here. Soldier's backdoor kind of hurt. Both teams are like frequently getting pounded in these post-ubers or post-team fights. Players going behind and hiding, and Taco Cat just running across the point, no fear, goes down.
Alright, I'm done stretching, and I can fully focus on the game now. What's going on?
Gyara looks like he's just bombing. I think this is a sack wave. He gets the force, goes down. But his medic is completely alone, dying to a soldier in yard. I guess that was just, you know, we're about to lose, gotta do something, but... big first round for Mexfrag. Taco Cat, top scoring in the server right now, but the rest of his team not really keeping up yet.
Mexfrag actually most slept on team. I agree, Skin and Bones.
I assume that's Bones from
Bones
Wang Shen Funeral Parlor.
They were such a good... Oh, look at that soldier just focused.
And that was the other team we played on this map who also destroyed us.
I thought Bones' team was very, very good when we played them too. They were
I think we're sucking Dick possibly the better demo, though he's getting shut down a bit tonight. But Bones' team probably the best 2 scouts in the league. The best pair anyway.
I agree.
We'll be checking out their semifinal game on Thursday, so be sure to tune in for that.
That's right. On Ghost_Loot at Twitch TV is where we're going to be. So they're trying to do this repush right now, just baiting the cap a little bit.
They're just edging the cap. Weeps commits a bit, Fade bombs out. Tolkis also bombs, goes down. They're going to get the cap for free. And they have Uber. Let's see if they bunker here, or... I found we were like not really big on the bunkering. I don't know, I think too many teams know how to counter it now. I've become much more of a fan of playing in SAW.
I think it's just easier just to like, it's just safer, I think, to get out and leave.
You can buff your players better, you can...
Yeah. And you just have to recognize...
Could the exchange come out?
They haven't really gotten anything, and Sniplax, if he's not careful, could be caught here, but he's all the way outside.
Yeah, there's a solo on the scout there.
And he's going to get cleaned up in the back line
a little better, and no Taco Cat, so Sniplax gets piped.
Gaspar's been healed up too, so they picked up 2 players, and they're just...
We do have the better spawns on We're Sucking Dick right now because of the cap. Tolkas looks like he wants to bomb, maybe he's just going to stand around and spam.
But even then, Mexfrag didn't lose anybody in that approach, so like they're playing really clean TF2 right now.
Well, the scouts on both sides getting hurt.
Salad's gone behind. He's
getting taken down by Tolkas. He hits that. I thought Tolkas was pretty healthy. I'm not sure how he died there.
Well, it looked like he scuffed his jump and then just had to leave, and then there's no reason.
Big upward directed right in his face, but risky 1v1.
Again, Salad has been so good tonight, and the exchange
comes out. They're sort of in a bad spot, blue here in their own trash.
They're really betting on the Benzo DM like pretty heavily, and I respect it. He's got great DM, so you know you might as well. But it's these fights haven't really been like very decisive.
Exchanges are not really a DM thing, though. I don't know.
I mean, shooting at the unflashed players, but holy, how... Oh
I caught that from the Meds POV, just ate it right in his mouth.
So good. I was going to say, a lot of these fights are not really clinical fights, right? It's not like one team's wiping or there's massive frag trades one after another. A lot of these pushes into mid are just like 1 or 2 player dives, and the team that the players have died on just retreat. So you haven't really seen a lot of these big, frantic fights. But
yeah, we're not seeing a lot of like standard sack waves either. I don't think we've seen one.
It's pretty like systemic TF2, right? Like no team is really wanting to like be too risky. But while I say that,
big bomb from Javier gets the medic.
Yeah, massive Uber Javier.
If we're sucking Dick kind of on dire straits for this round. There's time advantage majorly. Now they're number advantage. They still have Uber advantage. And they're just going to be happy to stand on the point. Sergeant Salad poking around. See if he finds anything. This one-way glass here. Oh, but the soldier didn't see him. Tolkas.
And they're bleeding players in the back line too. Like,
Yeah, that
Gaspar's
was.
now on the med. Sergeant's now on the combo. The
They're
demo's gonna
trying to
die
play
here.
some point time here. They're getting a lot of cap time, and health's bad on red.
kind
The
of like-
players are going down on blue there. Nice
it's-
Weebs crater.
Heal your scout. Shoot the
Sniplex
scout.
just
Why are
reloading.
you running in front of the scout,
It's the
Med?
scout. He's still Sniplex is still alive. Everyone's just reloading. He's 4 health. Taco Cat comes in, saves him. Sniplex lived for so long there with like no health at all.
Somebody hit like a shot. Oh my god. At one point I just saw like the red med run in front of
Yeah.
Sniplack. It's like, what the fuck? That was an interesting fight. Sniplack lived for way too long, you know, both a combination of good dodging but major beefing. And they've got to
He was just kind of reloading in their face.
Yeah.
Sergeant Salad bombs into... He's heading behind. Let's see if he finds anything here. No, he's spotted by a scout. He's gonna go down most likely.
Maybe?
Blue's got... Red's
Please
trying to
don't trade
cap. You can't let him
with
cap at all. It's on overtime.
Taco Cat did not win his 1v1. Salad
Sniplex
is
gets
still
the demo
alive,
but
and
goes
he's grabbed
down.
the other pack. Salad has lived through way too long.
There we go.
Oh,
Taco Cat
unlucky.
takes him down. He did get
Taco
some
Cat's
decent damage
ready
on the
to-
med, but there's no one to follow up right here. And they're holding it for now. I mean, a minute 30, doable. Even Ubers right away here. See what happens in this post Uber. I'd expect another exchange.
Yeah, it looks like Benzo is itching to start running on them.
Taco
Gaspar's
Cat's
actually
taking a
pushed
ton of
Taco
damage. He's
Cat
2
out.
health. He's 2 health and takes out
Oh.
Gaspar. Gaspar got greedy there.
Yeah, they've
Uber
used
comes out
you.
for red. Uber comes out for blue. Much better Uber on blue. But Taco Cat goes down now.
Hey, Better Call Saul season comes out today. Good shout, Rallo TF. But yeah, it's again one of those fights where like not a lot of frags have really been traded.
Yeah, Soldier just jumped behind. He's on the med, gets him.
Cleans them up. And here comes
Brodax
the
trying to follow up. 2 rockets on the med. He's 24 health.
That's massive.
They get the cap.
Yeah, well there we go.
Mexfrag takes it.
Unlucky.
First half, 2-0. Mexfrag.
My apologies for stretching midway through the fucking map. My hamstrings are really tight. I had to. But yeah, I think Mexfrag, you can see why they've picked this map. They've really clearly know how to play this. And
their
think
ringer
too-
Benzo is pounding, but so is
Yeah.
Taco Cat. Taco Cat's top damage in the server. Another big game from Javier as well.
So 28 and 5.
That's.
KDA.
I think we saw a couple
KAD.
20 and 5 halves out of him
Yeah.
last match too, but his team ultimately lost that, which that was to Mexfrag, who he's not ringing for.
Javier is doing a lot of work too. 370 DPM.
Mm.
Taco Cat is doing his best to carry.
Mexfrag is
but-
doing a much better job keeping their medic alive. They're getting double the Ubers here. And we're seeing a big damage differential on the soldiers of the two teams as well. Oh, as
Brodax immediately
predicted,
goes down.
Brodax and Sergeant Salad going massive.
Red Med is out of the fight at the
We're
moment.
live.
They've taken the space. Oh yeah, sorry, we're live. They've
I
taken the
don't have
space.
sound when I'm alt tabbed out.
You gotta turn it on, man. It makes a difference.
I don't know how.
You go into options, audio, and then there's a little box that says silence the audio while the game window is in the background.
Alright, fixed.
You untick that.
I'll figure out what the console command is for later for my config, but since it's read-only. Anyway, we have full ad on red and the point. Big first mid-fight for Mexfrag. Looks like they're going for sack wave, double sticky bomb here from
Yeah, the players are
Yara.
ready.
Drops the med. Nice work from him.
Just
That's love those bombs.
unlucky.
Great work.
That was clean. What a bomb. I'm gonna
Good format, and we're on. It'll be about 70-80 ad for we're sucking dick. Try looking to retake that point.
I love how aggressive the Mexfrag players are too at times.
Gaspar just running into trash into 8 players or 6 players. Gonna go down.
Craig
Brodex
almost
also
eats
dies
it.
at the same time. They use.
They use which.
But they're trade
if-
3 for it. I don't know if that's
Yeah, if
what you
you're
want when you don't
Mexfrag-
have the point.
Yeah, well, if you're Mexfrag, like you take that every day of the week. Like they flip flop ads.
And then they get the accelerated spawn timers, I suppose. Yeah, worth. Good
And
sack.
I think this type of stuff is just playing into Mexfrag's hand too, right? They're like being able to make these aggressive exchanges. Well, even
Tolka's trying to sneak behind. No one's watching this right side. Soldier jumps above him.
I feel like Mexfrag really thrives when they're the ones that have to.
Soldier
take the fight.
forces them. That was Weebs. And
have a scout
Javier
run
bombs
with-
in, hits the med, pipes him, craters. Nice
He's so
work.
good.
Amazing Uber. He almost got out. He was on like the door for rollout there.
Yeah,
Just
I
like that,
think
add back to Mexfrag. Not much. Tiny ad.
I was gonna say, I think Mexfrag really thrives when they're having to take these fights.
They don't have their
think
demo up right now, and Blue's trying to fight back into them. Giara getting pretty aggressive. Soldiers
Brothax
bombing
is
high.
weak. Good dodging from the red med there. He's safely in main too.
Gaspar pressured out. Mexfrag in general pressured out. But if you're Mexfrag, you could build out this ad and just retake it. They've been successful in these Ubers so far. Don't know if you play even further back if you're Craig for We're Sucking Dick. It's not much ad though. Do they know they have it? They should.
Well, they're already in. Like they're taking this fight. I think they're wanting to make sure they get this Uber. and, like,
Tolkat's another
take-
big high bomb. He's
take
taking a lot of
Uber mid-fight.
damage.
Taco Cat surely gets cleaned up. He does get
Yeah,
cleaned up.
and Tolkas goes down as
And-
well.
Yeah,
And
WSG
Blue's just
is
gonna leave and
all
they're just
the way
gonna
out.
cap, but it's even Ubers. Timers favor Mexfrag slightly. Oh, a whole minute. That's a fair bit.
Yeah.
Here comes. Are they looking to exchange? The force comes
they
out
they
from
get
Sergeant
Force.
Salad, and he's still alive. I know it goes down. Much
Well,
better.
Salad
Uber
only got
from-
one rocket off, and it seemed like he was content just getting the rocket off and going behind. But I think
Was that a scaredy pop, or was there some spam assisting that?
I
Anyway,
feel
they
like
don't
it
get
wasn't
much
a-
with the Mexfrag Uber either, and their med goes down to Snipelax, running at him in the bunker.
I will say I do. Wait, does Gaspar get the med? No, he's beefing. He's beefing. He doesn't
He
beef.
gets him.
I was gonna say I do.
This
think that
man
was a
doesn't
bit of a-
beef.
I do
Giara,
think
50
that was
health,
a bit of
walking
a-
into 4 players. Questionable.
Alright, I'll get it out eventually.
Go.
No, I was gonna say I do think that was a bit of a scaredy pop because he could have just he got one rocket and the momentum was like clearly.
Yeah, but the number of times a med's been 2 rocketed this map, it's kind of justifiable.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's like at that point it's like justifiable too. It's just like they've been getting away with so much that you might as well.
Another high bomb commit from Sergeant Salad, heads behind.
They're getting a lot of cap time.
Yeah, they're all Mexfrag has to do is recap, and Sergeant Salad's on the med, does not hit the air shot. At the same time, Brodax takes out Giara, and they still have a ton of... Actually, I thought We're Sucking Dick was going to cap there. They didn't even cap, so Mexfrag just is going to stand around the point, and nothing that We're Sucking Dick can do.
So that's 3-0. So this is potentially match point. Well, I guess it's going to be continually match point until the map is finished. Right?
Yes.
That's how it works. Okay.
Oh,
So,
Gaspar,
yeah.
oh, AFK, no, he's back.
Yeah, so match point here for Mexfrag. And I'll be honest, it's gonna. I think
Tolka's
it's gonna be
shooting
really,
the roof of the building, trying to airshot the flying player.
It is still possible, but I think WSD really has a tough task ahead of them. Mexfrag has just been awful
Mexfrag
tonight.
is on fire. But We're Sucking Dick has to win this to
huge
advance,
bomb.
so they're down.
How many
about
times
30.
have we said that tonight? Huge bomb from either Salad or Brodax.
Like 10, 20.
Yeah. Good clutch up to get their med.
Every
It's
player
like-
Mexfrag, even the demo, every time is a huge bomb.
Yeah.
Delaying the cap for their med spawn doesn't always make a difference in mid fight, but I'm not sure what determines it, so it's worth doing.
Because of that late med death, the Uber advantage in the favor of WSD is pretty good. But they're running quite well on Mexfrag too, so it's about a 15-20% ad. Not like definitely usable. It's just if they want to use this, they have to go very quickly once they get that
Here,
Uber and not allow the med to die.
the soldiers there.
Both soldiers have gone down. Gaspar is
Mm.
just feasting on them at the moment, man. Javier and Gaspar have been such a good
Yeah,
combo.
Gaspar plays they
on
runs
the
really
map.
aggressive into the hurt stuff, but if it works, it works. You know, their medic is actually they're
And Salad
almost setting up for a
just
forward hold here. Get the med.
look how aggressive
You almost
they are.
want to get your medic out.
It's just straight disrespect at this point.
Yeah, and Javier's still alive there. That's crazy. Now
He's
we see
goated.
Gyara bombing.
Unlucky.
He
Just
gets
keep leaving
two.
med.
He's still alive. Med's leaving. Main soldiers on him. They use good force from that was from Weebs and Gyara. Now Weebs is living and getting out. Gyara does go down. They need to get some cap time though. You hate to deny your demo spawn, but they really need this cap.
Like they've blocked the cap too, so I mean they've only just now got they
Yeah.
did delay for their demo, but you know, at what cost?
You're
Oh, no, no,
piping
they cannot
Taco
cook the
Cat,
fight, so
Brodex
we'll
goes
see.
down, Javier
Sergeant
goes
Salad.
down to Gyara, but
What an
Sergeant
air shot.
Salad.
Holy shit!
And he's gonna stand still, and I don't know if he's typing in chat.
He
We got a
he
dude
talked in,
lull, but it's not from him.
and I shadow played that too. We're gonna have a couple instant replays for you guys at the end of this, from a weird angle. Does he crater? No, he doesn't crater. The
4
man with
health?
the greatest surf of his life.
It was your soldier! Took your health pack. What are you doing there, Sergeant Salad?
Cringe. The tail is
He'll
potentially-
regen
like,
up.
potentially cratering. One gets air shot by Sergeant Salad, the other lands on a rock and lives.
Demo goes down for We're Sucking Dick, and between that and the Uber, we're
Look
looking
at how
really good.
aggressive
Oh,
this
the
Uber
Med's
is,
so
too.
far forward. That's not
Oh my
aggressive.
god.
That's good cognizant there, recognizing the
I know,
opportunity.
but I
4 players down off that Uber. Nice
They're
work.
just like, nah, fuck these dudes. Let's finish this game.
Well, We're Sucking Dick Medic was way too far forward for the disad they had.
Agreed. But I'm not paying attention to that. I'm paying attention like, oh, huge bomb.
The fun parts, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They're trying to take this dry fight. Heading to point. Nice trap
Taco
from
Cat down.
first frag
There's-
off of a sticky trap. Rodex is gonna crater here. No, it's rocketed instead.
Picked up the demo. Huge
Double upward direct onto Tulkas from Sergeant Salad. He's been practicing. Sergeant Salad
the,
gets heading on the med. Doesn't he lives though?
Man's been
Arrow up
grinding
for a
his,
recommit.
his fire.
We see now Surf up and he pops. He was scared of the air shot. So
You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough.
fair enough.
The amount of air shots I've been seeing from both sets of soldiers this game, like, I would pop two. Just whatever.
And they're on
Brodex
pretty big
is
disad now, but
easy.
they have great point time.
They've almost gotten the med out of. They've gotten the med out of the fight. He's 92% Uber, 41 health. Like just a spam rocket.
Was this Pogo? Did he get air shot by Tulkas there? I didn't see how Tulkas killed him, but I just saw he was flying through the air. Have you ever tried to bomb the point?
He says nice block, so something blocked him.
Maybe they hit each other in midair. Reds, I don't know why they're demo bombed in there. They can just reset, get Uber, and they don't really have to do much other than cap at this point.
I think they were banking on the med still being unhealthy and just maybe getting one sort of salvage pipe or rocket.
He's
Which,
just
like,
caught up in the moment a little.
It's been working through most of the game, and like they're winning the fights on even.
Yeah,
Anyway,
they're trying to dry up here. They recognize that.
Javier.
If you're getting...
he-
Is
maybe
he
he
AFK? Well, he's just standing still. Force
Moves
comes
forward.
out, Brodax forces them. And they're
Goes up
milking.
somebody
Yeah,
else.
there they go.
Good. Yeah.
Scope
Benzo's been
behind,
fine.
2 guys
Taco
behind.
Cat's behind.
Not much off this Uber so far, just cleaning up these players now.
Yeah. Well, you clean up the players
Let's
behind.
go in the
and
way
just
of
make sure the
Mexfrag.
demo can't be too aggressive, but like.
Yeah,
All
players
Mexfrag
are
has to do
dropping
is
on
tap.
Worst Thing to Dig Down. That's not what you want here.
Yeah.
Spoon.
And the spoon to finish it off. GG's.
The last frag of the series is going to be that
What
meme spoon from Brodax on the medic.
Alright, I'm gonna post the logs in the chat if somebody can combine the two for us. That's gonna be Mexfrag and the 5th seed beating the 1st seed and going on to the grand final.
That's
Right?
2 straight series for Mexfrag where they were the lower seed and came out successful. But the second half log is up right here. Big game from Sniplax, but it wasn't enough. We're seeing, yeah, the scouts on Mexfrag absolutely feasting. Benzo 12-1. Their medic only died 3 times. Looks like good ringer from Benzo here. The ringer last series, Steri, was also excellent player. So nice work from Mexfrag. And the DM actually went heavily in their favor this half. It looks like We're Sucking Dick fell apart a little. It was closer first half.
Yeah, I think it's momentum in TF2 is often underappreciated, but I think if you're there on Mexfrag, it's like, you sort of realize that you've really got the wind in your sails, and we all know what it feels like when like every shot's connecting, every play that you're doing is working out. And like the inverse is true too. Like if you're continually like on the back foot, that like that sucks. We've all been there where like
Yeah, and they're
nothing's going
just
your way.
they're trying to figure out what they have to change up the whole time, and it interrupts
Yeah.
your normal flow of play. And
Exactly. But I think too Mexfrag, as someone said in the chat earlier, Mexfrag is really slept on. Brothax and Sergeant Salad again. I think Sergeant Salad is my MVP at the very least because I'm saying his name a lot tonight.
Gotta be Javier. He had so many clutch Ubers that game, and just absolutely decimating them and not really dying at all.
I mean, I don't really think you can pick one because I think every player
Their
on
whole
Mexfrag
team has just been
really
on
just played
fire.
really well on the night. Yeah, like Benzo. I mean, 12-1 in that last half.
Oh yeah, coming in as the ringer and then just absolutely pounding like that is, you love to see that.
And then, yeah, so really just a good team performance from Mexfrag tonight. And it's a toss up between the projectiles to call who your MVP is. But I mean, and even then, Benzo and Gaspar like had massive moments.
Oh yeah, the number of times Gaspar is just no fear running into the players his team calls hurt and cleaning them all up. It's
you say jump, he says how high, and then like kills 4 people. So yeah, great game from Mexfrag, and in fairness to WSD too, I think they played well. Metalworks was a really entertaining map, and the first half they really did well. But I think once Mexfrag
Metalworks
figured
was
everything
close,
out,
and it's just after that, like it's super close to the start, and the momentum was just gradually shifting and shifting from that point, and it's like each half going on through the series was more in Mexfrag's favor than the previous one.
So we have combined logs too. If you just look over in the logs channel, or not the logs channel, the logs page. I'll post it in Discord anyway. Based. Yeah, I mean,
Benzo 32, 24, and 6 on the map. Absolutely insane. You
gotta,
I mean,
Gaspar,
if you're We're Sucking Dick, you gotta kill that scout. There's just no stopping a 6-death scout on Koth.
Yeah.
Javier also barely died. Their medic also barely died. That was a big part of what I was saying before. They got so many more Ubers because their med lived so much more. Double the Uber charges. Just perpetual advantage. Same thing actually we saw in their last series. They have ad frequently.
They have ad, and then they use the ad to get more ad based. What you love to see. So yeah, so that'll be Mexfrag going on to the final to face the winners of what
winner of
on Thursday?
It'll be Wangsheng Funeral Parlor versus Sus Bowl. Coming up this Thursday. I can actually pull up the bracket maybe. Oh, I don't have that file open.
Still, that should be a good game too. We were talking earlier about Wangsheng, and their team is really quite powerful. As you said, I think they've probably got the best scouts in the division. But Susball too, we watched their game last week, and
Susball is a very chaotic team. Like That match they had with Off Six Guys was just pedal to the metal nonstop the whole time, and Off Six Guys got a little flustered; they couldn't keep up. In Wang Shang Funeral Parlor, I expect them to out DM the Sus Bowl players, which may put a damper on that sort of crazed pace they're trying to keep up. And I think that series, if I remember right, also is going to be starting off with some Koth Viaduct first.
Viaduct, Snakewater.
Viaduct, Snakewater, and then if it gets to it, more Metalworks. We haven't actually seen Snakewater yet these playoffs. That should be fun to watch. Those mid fights can be pretty violent on that map.
So yeah, so we're gonna be bringing you that here on Ghost_Loot here on Twitch TV on Thursday. So make sure you follow and tune in for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And again, congratulations to Mexfrag. You guys really, really, really had a good game tonight. That was a lot of fun to watch, and a great season from WSD2. Like, even though you didn't make it on the night, going in as first seed is nothing to shake a stick at. So, the IM playoff series that we've had this season has been a lot of fun to watch. So, a lot of great teams, a lot of great players. So, make sure. The two teams that, if you're watching tonight, who are playing on Thursday, you better have a game as good as this, right? Maybe even better. And then the grand final series, I'm ready. I'm ready. I think Mexfrag is a very, very exciting team to watch, and whatever team makes it to the final is going to be probably as entertaining.
Well, the final and the bronze medal match will both be great fun games to watch, and I hope they aren't at the same time so we can cast both of them. Frigidaire, it goes 2-0. Mexfrag over We're Sucking Dick.
I'll post the combined logs from both games in the chat for anybody who might have missed it.
And as always, thanks to my co-caster Just Jazz. Check out his channel at Chainlink Millionaire. We streamed some Highlander Grand Finals the other night there. It was great fun. He's a good guy. Check him out.
Yeah, co-caster in quotations. Sometimes I cast, sometimes I massage.
Sometimes he massages his groin.
It hurts, man. Like it's not even, it's just that little ligament. It's just like, why did you stretch so far for the ball? You could have just dived for it. Yeah. It's why you stay in shape when you're young, so you don't have to like rediscover all that when you're old.
So you're not like Just Jazz and you're like 27 and you need a walker.
Like I said, I'm very good with cycling. I'm very efficient with that. I don't, but I don't massage my groin during scrims because normally it's not that tight. But that's enough about
enough about his groin. We're gonna be shutting her down right away here. Again, be sure to tune in Thursday, and VOD will be going up shortly on the channel here. So those of you that missed it, you can check the whole thing out.
Yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Well done, Mexfrag. And again, the soldier and the demos, the soldiers and the demo on Mexfrag.
And the scouts and the medic,
And the scouts.
All incredible performance from all 6 players. Awesome work, guys. Looking forward to those grand finals. See ya.